Yahusha showed up and showed out. And we ain't done yet. Ain't that right? He ain't done yet. That right? Corona done came in, done changed the whole plan, done changed the whole game, homie. Ain't that right? It done exposed Jesus Matthias. What is it, Matthias? He got Matthias, now he got disciples. And that they disciples. And that GD. Ain't that right? They ain't worth a flying flip at that either. But we him. Ain't that right? By the help of Yahuwah. Didn't have to do it, but done it again. So we pressing our way in the midst of because of, he been too. What you gonna do, right? He been too. So you gotta give him all the caboose for that. We still alive. Isn't that right? A lot of folk can't say that. They definitely got everybody frantic, open up school and Corona ramaging through, and now they fighting on shit they kid wear masks. I mean, I'll make mine wear them if I had them in now. I'd be like, you don't know what the teacher got, the gym teacher got, the social teacher, the English teacher. You don't know what the other students got, the bus driver got. I mean, that's a lot. I remember we was in school, you had to stand in lunch line. You had a lot going on. Them kids ain't gonna keep them masks on. At time we gotta bring them kids home and teach them ourselves. It's bad, man. I mean, it really puts a lot of responsibility on people to look at how much you gotta do and adjust, not just that, with everybody. Like I said, the world will never be the same again. We'll never go back to where we were. Whatever your dream, ambition, goals is, you got to start looking at something else now. Ain't that right? What truck driver? Not yet. It's just time coming. Your truck got teeth too in the grill. Got to pull them out. She'll be all right. You gonna make it. Regardless of what these people got, we still gonna make it. Ain't that right? They ain't gonna stop. We still gonna make it. One way or another, they can't stop us. Y'all just gotta have that mindset to believe whatever these people, whatever come, whatever get out here, we still gonna beat it. Ain't that right? We beat it this far. We ain't done yet. Ain't that right? Y'all all right? They been too. Now I'm telling you, these people scrambling out here. Y'all been seeing all the mudslides and the fires. I mean, they ravaging everywhere here in other countries. I mean, man, it's just a complete mess out here. But I appreciate Mr. Yahuwah for what they're doing. We down here in safe Kanye for a little bit, like Leon said. If it wasn't for the Yahudim, Yahuwah would have been blowed this place away. They don't even realize Kanye's and Covenant, they need to be giving homage to us. Atlanta, we got a peg in Atlanta too. Hold it down. Everywhere we got it, Lithonia. Ain't that right? That's the only thing saving the place. Mr. Yahuwah can come through and kill them all, but he can't do nothing until he get us out of here. That's the same thing he told Lou. He said, I can't destroy it until I get you out of here. But Malachi told me that right. So Mr. Yahuwah keeping them around just a little while longer while we're here. After a while, we'll be packing up and leaving. No sooner be just like it was when Luke left Sodom and Gomorrah. As soon as we leave out, that bad boy be fire and brimstone behind them. These white people know it. They don't want to leave. They trying their best to make that Olympic look like something going on. Ain't nothing going on. Got a bunch of fourth place winners that come in now. They in number one because other people sick. Ain't that right? They gave that girl named Simone Biles, they gave us something and messed her equilibrium up. That's what they'll do. They see you start tying their records and finna break their record. They'll never want to see no coon with no winning record. What's the other girl, that's tennis girl? The Soka Aki. Same thing. Masaki. Remember Masaki? She wearing them masks all the time with all them Black Lives Matter people on now. You notice she ain't wearing them no more, do you? That's what white folk do to you. Notice after all that happened, she started having mental problems. Oh, they show you how they poison. Yeah, they poison her. Y'all don't remember before her matches, she kept with all them different, she said every match she'll come out with a different mask on. Kenny, I don't know, Kenny, who she had on now? Breonna Taylor, Joy Floyd. Y'all remember she had, every time she come play, she have a different mask with one of the victims on now. All of a sudden, I remember right after that, she started having that she was talking about she had mental illness. Now she at the Olympics, you ain't seen no mask with nobody's name on. That's the biggest platform right now. That's what they show how they poison. That quick, they'll poison you. See, they got too many people around them. People around you be agents. Them people will poison you, and before you know it, you'll be off. You'll be operating one way before you know it, they get through with you, you'll be operating a whole nother way. See, everybody make y'all thinking people went crazy. They ain't go crazy. They poison them. That's what they do. They poison these people. Before you know it, these people be on a whole nother plane. You know what you say? Man, they tripping. Man, them niggas, they crazy. They ain't crazy. Them folks put something. Look at Kanye West. You think that man can make that kind of money and he got a mental problem? They know what to do with it. Listen, that boy that really, if he had his head together, he can mobilize people. He done convince y'all to buy them cheap, sorry looking shoes. That gotta be some kind of magical power. I wouldn't give a damn for him. Ain't that right? I go get me some sketches with Joe Montana. I'm shooting all the way for flying flip. He'll convince y'all to leave for him. Man, I need some sleases. Get them sleases and put them on your foot. Where you think you're gonna be sleazing to? I tell you folks, they make a fool out of you, man. These folks, they realize these rappers, these performers, these actors, they got a lot of power with people. These people can say something to these people and the young folks jump up, they'll tear up something, they'll run out and buy something, they'll run to see a movie, all that stuff. They look at that influence, they take you out of here. Bruce Lee, that bad boy electrified karate, kung fu. We would call it karate, we ain't know the difference. Niggas just want to see a hand flip. Man, we ain't know nothing about no nunchuck. All nigga knew was a woodchuck. We talking how much wood could a woodchuck chuck a woodchuck. Y'all know the wood, if he would. You know what I'm saying? We ain't know nothing. That man electrified karate, martial art. But one thing about that study we seen Bruce Lee, every now and then you got people come in, they'll touch a certain sport or whatnot. Mike Tyson electrified boxing. Yep. Him and Muhammad Ali, they brought people to boxing. People didn't even watch boxing came to boxing. Because you wanted to see who they got knocking people out. He was Iron Mike Tyson. Ain't that right? Muhammad Ali, man, folks, when he meant to box, you had to watch it. If Muhammad was boxing, you had to watch it. You had to watch it. Nobody man could talk. He could talk away. Nobody, you know what they did to Muhammad? Look at it. They had that joker. You know what it is? His own people poisoned him. Muhammad didn't get like that. Let me tell you something. All them lies they gonna tell you, Muhammad ain't took more hits than nobody else in no boxing. Man, Muhammad ain't hard. Muhammad got hit when he got older. Muhammad gave more hits than he took. Now that George Foreman fight was stupid to take them hits, but he did win it at all. He did win. Now many folks get beat. Jerry Cooney, y'all remember that white boy? That's his name get beat up and bleed. Why he wasn't doing that? Because they poisoned him. Muhammad had a mouth. I'm telling you where mouth got him in trouble. When he spoke out about that Vietnam, and he was willing to let them white folks have that belt. That disgraced him. Even Jackie Robinson talked about it. So he done sat here and took money from America, and he need to go in there, he need to serve. So he was embarrassed, man. Well, Jackie Robinson was a sellout nigga anyway. I know black folk love him, they seen him out there. Jackie Robinson wasn't even the best we had. They always go get a nigga and put him out. See, for white folk, he be impressive. If you left him in the Negro League, he wasn't impressing like that. When they go get a nigga and move him over into a white area, they know how to praise white folk. They know how to play with white folk, and they know how to fit in with white folk. So you get somebody now who got their own mind, who can talk, oh no, he ain't gonna make it. That's what they hated about Muhammad. They want to see him get beat up every match. He said it was a white woman went to every match he had. Say he went and talked to her one time. Say, I noticed, say you be at every match I have. She said, yeah. She said, he thought he liked it. She said, I want to be there the day you get knocked out. Man, he said, yeah, he thought she was a fan. He said every fight she was there. When he asked her about it, she told him she wanted to be right there when he got knocked out. See, white folks, man, you know what? That's what happened with niggas. You be thinking because white folks be around you, they care something about you. They don't. They don't. Just because you see for everybody don't care. Everybody don't care about me. I guarantee don't lose an ounce of sleep off of it either. At the end of the day, you care about what you want to care about. I know what I care about. I'm here for my soul. I'm here because people tired of being whipped and manipulated, made a fool of. People won't change. You ain't gonna get it from politics. You ain't gonna get it from the judicial system. You ain't gonna get it from the executive branch. You ain't gonna get it from none of these people. The people of color, whatever you wanna call sub-Saharan, Negro, Nubian, whatever you wanna call yourself, Negro, whatever it is, you're gonna have to turn. You have to nod it. It's time for us to make our own way. Yes, sir. I done told them, but I know you ain't gonna do it. All I had to do, I just gotta put it on the table. You're accountable for what you do after that. You can sit around and keep thinking you're gonna make it in that white man luxury. You ain't gonna make it. The man give you money and make you apologize for getting it. That's slave stuff. You'd apologize to white folk. Well, sir, I'm so sorry, sir. I'm sick. Why am I apologizing to crackers I'm sick? He ain't apologizing to me. The slave days ain't never ended. If my people were to mobilize, and every good, clean, every other race who want to mobilize with some clean people, we belong to Elohim. At the end of the day, that's just all to it. We got to start caring about our life with these people. What we got? What white folk done got them? Sick. Now you got to run here and get a shot, and the shot you go get still don't keep you from getting it. I don't get it. So it'd be different if I got it and then don't have it. I still got to quarantine for 14 days. I still can't be around nobody else. So what am I bragging about the shot for? I thought the shot for to keep you from getting it. Then if you got the shot, you actually will infect more people than anybody else. Because you walk around like you ain't got nothing, you got something to kill everybody else. So look what they do. Poison you with the shot, make you go home and kill everybody in your house. Because they ain't got nothing for the kid. They going to make up something for their kids. Now I'm going to tell y'all something. I keep it real. I keep it real. I'm like Ray said, I keeps it real. Ain't that right? When Claus, I never seen the day I thought Ray Gibbs would give up. Who gave up? I ain't gave up on nothing. I keeps it real. Like the young folks say. Yeah, he thought Ray gave up. I ain't gave up on nothing. You get the shot. I don't want nobody to think you get the shot. That's your membership. Cause I'm not going. It ain't even worth my time. You get the shot because people gonna have to see for themselves. I'm just being with y'all. We don't know how that shot gonna work out. Everybody's still waiting. It's a lot of hype. There's a lot of hysteria behind that shot. What people gonna die? People did this. Let me be honest with y'all. People get sick from any shot. Anytime you're injecting your body with a medication that's not normal or natural from nature, I'm just being honest with you. I ain't no use to tell nobody. I ain't gonna try to make no lie for no shot. The truth of the matter is anything you get can send your body from derision. Any shot, because you're taking something that's not natural. Everything Yahuwah gave you, it was from nature. So it was for you. Everything they got, they taking some nature, then they put some other composite that ain't made for you. So when you get a needle injected, you already get a piece of metal put in your body in the first place. That they'll tell you anytime you get cut or stuck, you're supposed to go get a tetanus shot, where they stick you with another piece of metal. And that metal supposed to make you feel better than the metal that stuck you and cut you. And then they shoot something in your body. It's not natural. So anything you take, you got a risk at doing it. That's just gonna be, I'm being honest with y'all, that's a risk. I ain't even worth my time to be arguing with y'all talking about, oh, you get this shot, you ain't no member. You get that shot if you want to, that's your business. At the end of the day, that's your business. You gotta listen. Everybody can decide for yourself where you at. Am I going to get it? Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell no. Not today anyway. I don't know what tomorrow. Now, I ain't gonna say, but I don't sing it tomorrow now. Don't come knock on my door now. But today I ain't getting it. Now come tomorrow, depending on how I'm winning. Like I said, the spirit lead. Now I might be down there now, I might be number 3. You know, because I got there later than 2 other people. I might be number 15, because I started to get me a smoothie. You know right? I might be 137, because I had to go to the bathroom after I got through using the smoothie. So I don't know where tomorrow, but today I'm 2. I take it like I got it. They showing y'all them numbers of how many people been hospitalized. They ain't showing y'all the COVID deaths, though, are they? Y'all don't know, you ain't saying the death rate. They just tell you they crowded. What people gonna come in? People panicking. You got the people coming in, ain't got nothing that's running now. There's so many things now. I'm just being with y'all. Anything you get now, it's gonna scare people. If you 2 times, you might have gone out and get you a shot. You gotta get a test, man. I'm just being honest. Right now, everybody on heightened scared. Is it unwarranted? You coming in, your eye bleeding, tomato soup, you might as well go on out and get that test. Right now, everybody's scared. See, now to force a lot of people to get it, they shooting your kids up. Now they making your kids sick. How did the virus decide to attack kids? First, remember, kids were supposed to be immune. The rate for kids was so limited, but they looked at people like, well, my kids ain't getting sick, I ain't sick. Ain't used to me going out and get it. Now they make the kids sick so they can make you run down and they know you're a panic for your kid to get this shot and put you in line for who know what. I'm just telling you, get it, you get it, just see how it work out for you. I ain't gonna choose no different. I'm gonna tell you something now, you start, I'm slap piss at you. That's only out of a sign of defense. It ain't out of hate, it's really to help you. And I'm gonna feel better. At least I know I swung. Cause I don't know what you gave me. Hello? How many of y'all done thought about the shot? Don't tell. How many of y'all considered the shot? Nobody ain't considered the shot. I mean, I consider a whole lot of stuff. I ain't saying I'm gonna get it. I don't lie, I thought about it. They'll talk to you, kind of gnawing you a little bit. I don't lie, I thought about the shot. I ain't gonna go get it though, I'm all right today. If too many folks start dying, they get out like 2 people left. It's just me and them. I said, oh, a whole lot. And once they died, then I said I'm all alone. Then I probably go ahead and get it. I had to get it to myself, self-administer it to myself. That way somebody can be around and tell the story. I remember one time I asked a fella about somebody who didn't marry, gave him something. He was like, he chose one. I said, all right, so I ain't gonna ask no more questions. Yeah, I said, you don't mind asking? I said, why you chose that one? I said, y'all the only 2 people left on the world. That joker said, well, I want that one and a pair of binoculars. I said, a pair of binoculars? I said, that's why I'm gonna land on top, I can look to see if there's any more survivors. I said, only 2. I guess it was funny, y'all. It was funny to me. I thought it was pretty funny. If y'all the only 2 people in the world, you want a pair of binoculars? See, if you laugh and you clap, you ain't got COVID. That's the real test right now. Now you go to China, they going up in your behind. They ain't gonna never find if I got it. I'm gonna lie. You ain't got to go in my behind if I got no cold. I ain't coughing down here, I'm coughing up here. Or sneezing. Ain't no reason to go in my rectum. Doctors ain't nothing wrong with my rectum. They told me I gotta go do one of them scopes though. What you got there, the colonoscopy? Yeah, my doctor, he told me, he said, you ain't got a colonoscopy? I said, is anybody? That's what he said, yeah. He said, you need to get one. I said, why? He said, you 50. I said, well, really, I'm over. He said, and you African American, y'all more prone. I said, you got one? I said, did you get one? He white, he said, yeah. I said, did you live when you got finished? He said, I'm here. I said, that don't mean nothing to me. I want to know how you did when you got finished. I said, was you hurting later? He said, about an hour. Now, that one I said, that's all I need to know. That hour was straight long. Nigga, who keep tired like that? Stop, 60 minutes. No good and well you gauging. Everybody had a colonoscopy. Are they serious? Women get them too. Everybody can get them. Make me feel better. Everybody get them. But women, y'all all right with that anyway, right? Did y'all pass out? I'm saying y'all get poked on all the time. I don't know for me. You was asleep. That's what they tell you gonna have. He said I'd be asleep. I'm gonna have somebody stand in that room looking though. I wake up and this nigga standing out there. Fight. Yeah. You just don't want you don't want to come through and somebody stand around there real happy. So I'm gonna say, can somebody just stand there for me and just watch out for me? Y'all all right? Y'all ain't never had no, what the other one you had to get with the finger? What's that? I had it before. What that one is, what it called? Prostate check. Man, listen, man, I got one of them. I don't know, that man finger, bro. That man had some rings on that finger. I was like, man, don't let that ring go in now. Why you finna do that? You got a ring on your finger. Any man, he had a ring on, but I was like, why you got rings on your finger? People don't even put rings on their finger. You're supposed to date boogers with this one. You don't put rings on this one. That's a rarity. You put the ring over here, or you come over here, you might do a pinky ring. He got rings up here, and them the fingers you supposed to check for with. Listen, y'all gotta get that done eventually. Let me tell you this, and I guess I say that for the so-called Negro here. A lot of time while we wind up getting stuff later, and while the cancer stuff get up, cause what we'll do, we'll let our pride get in the way and be like, I ain't homosexual. You gotta keep telling yourself that you got the problem. Well, that's for all of us. We'll say, well, I ain't homosexual. You ain't gotta keep telling, if you ain't homosexual, why I gotta tell my wake up, I ain't homosexual. Who are you trying to tell this to? You know if you're homosexual, this is somewhere, and I got it done, then I stopped. I'm like, man, you don't do that. You listen to other people. They can do the blood. But when the blood detects it, that means it's already in the system. The reason why they do the fingers is because you're feeling for swelling. It'll be some swelling from the rectum that they'll be able to detect before you draw the blood. And the reason why I'm telling y'all this, what hurt us, and that's why I said about the shot. A lot of ignorance hurt us. Now, I ain't saying that now to validate no shot. Please don't think I'm saying that. I'm just saying for the so-called Negro in general, the Negro man, because the Tuskegee experiment, because of all the different spirits, because we've been lied to and our food been poisoned and water, it's hard for us to trust these people. But at some point, we got to start doing more regular maintenance checkups, just like your car. If you don't get regular maintenance, you just keep riding and putting good gas in now, I assure you that ain't the only thing keep your car running. Filters not getting changed can cause you problems. Oil staying too long can cause buildup and gunk on that, which can cause you problems. So there's a maintenance routine you typically want to run your car, rotating tire, all this make a difference, brake checks before you get out here and you metal to metal, now you need rotors, now your calipers done came in too far. That's what pushes the brakes in to make it stop. So without doing regular, I'm telling y'all that from a natural standpoint of, because a lot of times people don't do this stuff, you're running more higher costs later, okay? Now let's transfer when it comes out of your health. I go to the doctor when I'm extremely sick, which means I pretty much typically had some prerequisites that came in before that. Notice I wasn't feeling too well a lot. Notice some things kind of bounced off. No, but now I'm to the point where they got to pick me up and carry me and stick me on the stretcher. So now when they get me, we ain't gonna be doing no maintenance, we doing repair. We going internal, just like certain type of the engine, sometimes instead of an alternator or starter, we gotta break your engine down, which means you finna spend more money, cause we gotta go internal. Now we're looking at the same thing with your body. Now we got to start doing internal fixing simply because we listen to a lot of hype that other people try to tell us. And it's some good information out there and it's a lot of bad information. I'm telling y'all that for a reason. When I tell y'all stuff, just like when we put information up on that board, I ain't the only one to teach this. I never told them I'm not the only one teaching. Okay, there's a lot of people teaching, and everybody out there teaching ain't false. I will not say that. You can say that if you want to. Everybody who ain't with me false. You can say that because you're an idiot, okay? I'm not an idiot, so I wouldn't tell you that. It's about you really sitting down, and when you look at the information, you being able to make sure and decipher whether it makes sense. What's the agenda of the person that's giving you the information? Everybody got an agenda, okay? There's nobody doing nothing for free. Nobody's just doing something. That's just the type of person they are. That means they're an idiot. I'm not doing this because I'm an idiot. I'm very smart, okay? I'm very smart. I have the best words, okay? So when saying that, I want you guys to always keep a clear, open mind because when it comes down to this is the most important thing you'll do. A lot of y'all want to let somebody, how many of y'all just, let me get the passcode to your bank account or anybody else? How many of y'all let somebody get it? Just give it out to random people. Why? Because it's personal, that's your money, that's your savings, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's private. Well, we're talking about something that's more precious than that. We're talking about your soul. So you start sitting down and you're looking at somebody teaching you and instructing you. You're talking about a person dealing with your internal parts, okay? Because a person can work to learn how to manipulate you mentally. You can be led on a lot of different areas that don't even know it. Think about it. We were Christians. Now things are coming to light because things have been showed to us from a different perspective. So sometimes you can see how if you show a person something from a different angle, it can change. Let me tell you, when you're doing homes or building or decorating, you'll learn it's certain colors you want to use if you want to manipulate a room to make it like it's larger. Certain colors will make a small room look smaller. Certain colors it can manipulate to make it look like this is a pretty nice sized room when it's really not. So even in interior decorating, people do, it's things they'll do. Lighting can give a different look to things. And so if you look at it, everybody around you use a term or a type of manipulation. So it's important when you sit down to process things and think about them before you just jump in a track to them and take them. Make sense? I don't have a problem with that. Some people, if you got a check behind me, then that means you don't believe in me. If you ain't doing that, what difference it make? Okay? That's why I have no problem challenging what I have against what nobody else have. Because if somebody got something different and if it's right, all you can do is help me. How you gonna hurt me? Man, I killed Tony Smith. I showed him the truth. The only way they're gonna make a difference if I don't believe in the truth. If I don't want the truth. See, the people that have a problem with me will have a problem because they don't want the truth. Because the truth allows you to have to sit down. You gotta realize something. Where you at? That's the matter, the truth. A lot of times people don't like to be processed, bro, because they don't want to be put down, because then they look at you uncover them, you unravel them, and now they got the reality is I got to look at this is who I am. Okay? I'm this frail, hidden person that's afraid of responsibility, that's afraid of coming out, that's afraid of addressing things, that's afraid of change. So a lot of times people like to be where they can be masked. Y'all got it? So I like to unmask. Even myself, you need to be unmasked every now and then so you can see what you're made of. Hello? Y'all all right? I just want to be up front with y'all. I got a call earlier, they told me that he asked me about a video, I guess, that Gino Jenny made, asked me have I seen it. He asked me have any of y'all seen it. That's what I told him. I said, no, my mama wouldn't even be watching it. I said, I don't watch this bozo, he a clown. I'm gonna watch him at the man on adultery. He's a whoremonger. What am I watching for? I said, I would be defying everything I believe. To go with, for what? What you gonna teach me? Absolutely nothing. People don't realize there's a lifestyle that has to be encompassed as well. There's no conviction behind these people's behavior. And the reason why people will attract to him and will subscribe to it, because it's just enough to make them feel good and they know they're not where they need to be. Because when you really set people down the way you have to really constrict yourself to something, people not ready for that. When you got to give up Jesus Christ, you got to give up grandmama, granddaddy, you got to give up mama, uncle, and everything else you believe in just simply so you can get to the bottom of the truth. And then you can come back and reestablish yourself. A lot of people don't want to do it. It's a lot of family, a lot of connection. A lot of people need these people. So what they'll do, they'll keep the relationship to make sure if I fall, I want to make sure you'll still come get me. My confidence is with the arm of Elohim. That's my confidence. Y'all, everything I got. I got family. I got family. If I call, if I need, they'll give me money. Ain't gonna happen. I ain't got no reason to call them for nothing. And hopefully they'll be doing the same thing. Isn't that right? I give a lot of money, man. I'm telling you, folks don't know. Shoot, I go on my pay thing, I go down and do. That's a lot of folks get paid on my family, on both sides. But you know, I do that. I really give to them and don't take nothing from them. At the end of the day, I do that not so I can keep they owe me something. At the end of the day, I appreciate what Mr. Yahuwah doing for me. I tell you, this is true. Everything I got is right here. My most important asset is you guys. And that's only because you guys attach yourselves to the Debar. Y'all got it? We got the same outlook when it comes down to what we supposed to be working for. It's supposed to be for the plan of salvation. Hello? Hey, y'all how many of y'all don't watch the watch list I sent out? That's tight. 4 people. How many of y'all done seen it? I sent a watch list of some stuff. I told them, I know they don't watch it though. Hey, y'all what? You been watching it? What you think about it? It's a lot of information, ain't it? I try to tell y'all, it's a lot of information. You need to know what kind of word you want. And some of the stuff y'all will watch, y'all will see. I've been told you about it. And a lot of stuff I've been told. I don't want y'all to watch it, so you need to know what kind of world you live in. People live in a dream world. People think that everything is safe and everybody's safe. Let me tell y'all something. I've been telling y'all that. Listen, the people they'll put around you and the people that get you are agents. Let me tell you. You got to surround yourself with people with a different mindset. When it comes down to plan of salvation, everybody's just not conducive to salvation. That's just being honest. It could be a mama, daddy, uncle, grandparent, it could be a sister, brother, it could be a boyfriend, it could be a husband or wife. Everybody's just not conducive to salvation. People will work you, and they'll work you to a point, they'll play on you enough that you'll sit down and you'll start to make a decision between your salvation and people or things. It ain't even a contest at the end of the day. Of course, naturally being in the flesh, there are things you're always going to consider. But at the end of the day, what you got to look at that's the most important thing. Where I'm going to spend eternity at? Is life just living and dying and going to the grave? Is it? I mean, that's what they would have you to believe. So live and get all you can. The problem is you live in a world that's full of manipulations. Everything you got, your Google searches, manipulation. Your phones manipulate you. People manipulate you. Go on a date with somebody. Go on a date. Who gonna walk out with what they wear and go to bed on a date? How many of y'all have been on a date with somebody for the first time? How many of them people y'all with, they just want anything? How many of y'all just want anything because it didn't matter? You put your best on. If you were paying you a treat, you try to take them somewhere night because the whole thing's about manipulation. I want to give you a good impression about who. The best impression you give my man is just showing you who I am. And the average person ain't gonna do that. When you learn people. How many of y'all still with the people you first went out and dated? How many of y'all dated more than one person? Why is that? Because once manipulation drops and you see through it, you realize, wow, you fooled me. That's what it was all about. Isn't that right? Catch and seizure. And you fell for it. So our goal is to learn ourselves. When we learn ourselves, then you don't have to worry about people manipulating you. Because you start to already realize what you want and what's conducive to what you need. That's all the real. It don't matter. A girl walk by, she pretty, oh, that's fine. That's good. That's all good and that. But is that what I need? Is that the completeness of what I need? He pretty, he cute, he got curly hair and green eyes. Is that what you need? Start looking for substance. Isn't that right? I don't mind the look in the body, but at the end of the day, I need more than that. You be laying up beside an empty dummy. And a lot of people, that's what they look for. They get dummy and get manipulated. In and out of a relationship, you don't realize all you're doing is abusing yourself and wasting time. And you gonna say, you know what they'll say? Ain't no real man out here. You weren't looking for no real man. Not if you went to no club. And you weren't looking for no real woman. Not when you went to a whorehouse. So people don't want to actually sit down and be real with themselves. People want to go where you can be manipulated, where you can be lied to, and they make them for you. That's how you get clubs. That's why you get these house parties, because they set them up, because you want to be manipulated. Now they got clubs you can go to, no commitment, no nothing, walk in, bowl of condoms. Just walk to somebody and say you want to have sex. And nowadays you couldn't do that. You had to have money. They just show you how lifeless and how low people done got. that a man and a woman already together, they'll go looking for another man and a woman. But that's how sad society. But you know what? That's where people in their mind, they thinking this is the new millennial way. You're an idiot. Why would I be taking a woman with me to go and get another man? What did that say about me as a man? Why would my wife be taking me with her to go get another woman? Right. What does it say about her as a female? Right. But that's how it works. We come along, you walk up to another man and he got a woman, then you know what comes with that, right? We walk up to another woman when she got her man right there and ask her, you know what comes with that, right? But that's what we have in society today. People don't care. And see, they use all the manipulate to get you to where you become, where you just so emboldened and so entrenched with the world and trying to be with the world and trying to have that type of understanding till you don't even realize you lack the simplicity and understand you need to be saved. Why do you think they put all this stuff out? Jazz festival, all this stuff, people run to, smoke fest, they give these people all this stuff to get them away so they can manipulate you. Everybody needs to get away. What are you getting away from? Because if you got something that bad, you shouldn't be with it. Hello? Hello? People say, I need to get away. I need to go and get away. White folks should do that. We niggas, we learn how to get in and you make it work. That's your way. What you getting away from? You come back, the same stuff down. I just got to go and get away. To go where? I just got to get out of here. When you come back, the responsibility's still there unless you're just going to leave it. The obligation hadn't changed. If you learn how to fix what you got there, you don't need so much of trying to influctuate yourself with the world, trying to make you feel better about yourself. Hello? First, they had to manipulate you to make you feel bad about yourself because of American standards. I'm telling you what I want to do too, I thought about it today. I'm going to give me some, what they're going to call gay clothes, the rainbow. Because that's on us. We should have never let these homosexuals take no rainbow. That's not no faggot colors either. I don't know how we sat here and we fell for this foolishness. This is Mr. Yahuwah told us when we saw that was a part of Berith, a covenant he made with us, that when we saw it, that he was reminding himself. Now we don't let these senses come take it, and now sooner we see it, we run from it. Noah saw it, that was a Berith, that's the covenant he made with him. That when you see the bow in the cloud, he said, let you know I remember my covenant I made with you. And now we don't let the senses done took it over. That's on us. Because they manipulate us, they done broke up man and woman fight, man and woman hate each other, and now the homosexual like they happy. They ain't never had a homosexual covenant like ever been happy. Ain't nobody fight more than senses, because you're against nature. Yahuwah punish you just like he supposed to. Everything we do again, two people you're going to fight, they're going to come back and hurt you. They're going to be Yahuwah in nature. He said everything the way it's supposed to work a certain type of way. It ain't going to go no other way. You go against nature, he gonna make it punish you too. Nature got laws and Yahuwah got laws. And what we gotta do is get back to Yahuwah law so nature will favor us. Nature don't favor us right now. That's why you see all the mudslides. That's why you see, I was looking at one, somebody sent a video, they were showing rocks just coming down that mountain, slamming into people was running. Who said that? Probably one of y'all took your desk. Y'all pretty regular. If it wasn't Rod, y'all be pretty busy. But you were happy when you found that other one though, didn't it? He said that thing, man, like he was at the limit talking. I said, man, I said, come on, man, this can't be real. I said, well, yeah. But you know, I'm telling you what they'll do. I told y'all about them. Y'all have to be careful about what y'all watch. See, what these crackers will do too, they'll give you fake news and make it look real just so they can get your credibility. Because once you ain't gonna get the opportunity they get. See, once they screw up something and give some fake news, they'll cover it so bad the other news stations, they don't put a whole lot of light on each other because they all know they manipulators. But they'll make you look like a fool. Because you didn't do your investigation, you just shot and you ran behind something. And now when the truth comes out, now somebody won't take it because they'll think it's another one of your shenanigans. That's why I try to tell you, you got to watch them. That's how they work. That's part of manipulation. People don't come up with fake news on their own. They infiltrate you with fake news. That's how they get you off. Why am I having this conversation with y'all? I'm trying to get y'all people to be thinkers. I want you to be a thinker. I don't want you to just go with the norm and go with the crowd. When you make a decision to do something, believe in something, I want you to believe in it because that's what you believe in. Nobody don't make me believe in Yahuwah. Nobody the influencer making me believe. That's something I want to do. Y'all got it? I want to be saved. I believe in plan. I believe in principle. It makes sense. I can go back and look at the man recording, and it makes sense. You declared it before it happened. The white man wasn't smart enough. He ain't had the technology. He ain't have satellites. He ain't have bombs. He ain't had all that. Mr. Yahuwah told us about him already, though. He already know what we're going to be wrestling with. These spiritual wicked people in high places. He told us we're going to be wrestling. We're going to have to arm ourselves. We the same people sitting around, we trusting these people to protect us and trusting these people to be for our benefit and our welfare. They not. Only person that been for is Mr. Yahuwah. We suffering for a rightful reason. That's his Torah, and I'm glad he keeps his Torah, which is his law, his direction. So when I turn to it, he got to come right back and do the same thing he been doing. I'm going to hold him to his word. Don't come and ask him to do nothing that you ain't doing that he told you to do. If I'm going to require him to heal, to keep, protect, and guide and govern me, it's going to only be because I'm going to keep it mandates. Y'all got me? That's what we're working on, make sure we get this thing right. But it won't be for everybody. At the end of the day, it's not for everybody. When it comes down to really assessing yourself and dealing with yourself and making sure you're right, that's not something people want to do. People want to receive the spirit of the Holy Ghost because it's a lazy spirit. There's a spirit where you don't do nothing and the spirit comes in and do all the work for you. Versus if you receive the Ruach HaKodesh, he gives it to them that obey him. He gives it to people that comply, people that follow guidelines and rules. Y'all know that? Hello? Why you think the so-called Negro been in the trouble he been in so long? Because we've been lied to how to get it. What you do is you keep saying, just. You can say anything long enough, you'll start spitting and foaming, and then you start rolling on the floor and somebody roll you in a blanket and make a fool out you. People accept anything that keep them from really doing something. Lazy. Something you feel like nobody can't question you and nobody can't check you on. But he said, by their fruit, you should know them. What fruit you got where somebody ever went around doing that stuff, rolling on the ground, they had to roll them in a sheet? Well, how did you get it? In a sheet, rolling on the floor, spitting and throwing up everywhere. Because your oppressor likes to manipulate you. See, once he got us away from Elohim, it was easy to get us to accept some rhetoric doctrine he gave us. He separated from what we knew from the knowledge. He separated from people that had our knowledge. You got to remember something. If you look at it, if you kill the old, that's our knowledge. If you kill the young, that's our future. The people in the middle, you just in derision. That's right, you just in derision. You don't have a future because we done took your young. And your knowledge you seek, those people gone. So now he opens you up that you got to be accepted to his doctrine. That's how you give us Jesus. You couldn't have gave it to us while we still had people had knowledge. Right. There was no way. Right. But when you exterminate our kids and you exterminate our elder people and you left the people in the middle that had no history and couldn't see a future, then you'll succumb to what these people give you. Now when they start to let you have kids, you'll raise your kids over that same rhetoric. You'll trust them, you'll believe in them, you'll pray to their God, you'll run out and you'll have confidence in these folks and you'll believe they're supposed to protect you and then for your better good. These people never meant no good to you. That's why you're in the condition you're in. Y'all hear me? This man love $1 so much, he can just tell you the truth. Every one of them schools need to be closed down. It makes absolutely no sense for them kids to go to school. It's a ticking time bomb. I told y'all before that whole thing kicked back up. I said, where did the virus go? Harvard said everybody ain't mad. Now he got everybody back where he wanted because he looked at, I thought I had enough people coming to get the shot. It's time to unleash the beast again. How was it that Corona just went and sat on the shelf this long a period of time? Now all of a sudden it's running through numbers, 71,000 1 week. What happened just a few months ago? Because summertime over. All these establishments should have made their money for the summer. Now I start telling these people the truth again. I take down all of them drive-through stations because people say them drive-through stations hearing about them numbers. Who's going on vacation? Hotel industry hurting, hospitality hurting all together with restaurant. Now he looking at school come in, they get ready to get hurt anyway. Now I can start telling people love the truth. Hello? Do y'all care? You better. That's your life on the line. You've been playing all your life. If there's ever been a time you need to get serious about your salvation, it need to be today. Those people on the other end of this camera, it need to be today. You can't sit around for so long. It's just, listen, nobody gonna be exempt from it. I told y'all before, the man done sharpened his sword. He said, I done said it against the Rasha, and I done said it against the Kodash. Everybody gonna get this. How you gonna escape it? Only way you gonna escape it, you must gonna die early. The people with the vaccination get it. How you gonna escape it? If vaccinated people getting it, how you gonna escape it? They just had a party, the other weekend with some senators. Lindsey Graham got it. He one of their Chief King white boys. And he said he was just glad he was vaccinated. You talking about you still got it and you're in quarantine? Now, if these white boys getting it, what that mean for niggas? You gonna get it. You gonna get it. It's just gonna be a matter of how much Yahuwah let you recover. That's why for us, it's our benefit to already being turned to him now. I ain't used to waiting to later. Wait like these senators do. Wait they get sick and get out there and try to turn. That's what he'll leave you down on your knees. We were serving him before then. All right, I'm trying to get ready to talk y'all, let y'all go. Y'all don't want to be realistic. People don't want to talk about the truth. Where you need to be at. This thing folding up on them. Listen, just give it a little time. Remember I told y'all go in these schools, watch them. Watch the number hit through that school and how they had to shut them down. Then they'll try to play like they don't know what's going on. Then you know they're going to blame it on vaccinated people. Who brought the virus in? These white folk can't keep their lives straight. They told us China brought the virus in. Then we find out that Italy actually had it before China did. Now they telling us it was manufactured in a lab when people said that the first time this had to be something manufactured in a lab and got out. They can't remember which lie they gonna tell. Now if you look, these white folks got it more than Europe got the Delta virus before anybody else got it. It ran through Europe first, but watch they gonna come right back around and put it on the nigga. They get it first, they'll come back and give it up and gonna put, look, the monkey flu. I talked to somebody in Africa, I said, I asked him, say, hey, you heard of the monkey flu? Say, never heard of it. Now, if anybody got the monkey flu that started in Africa, shouldn't Africa know about it first? Never heard of it. Why you let these white folks, you know when they put monkey on, they're gonna put it on your black behind. Anything manipulate, make you feel bad about yourself. Anything you make you run, fall back in this man's lap, you don't realize Mr. Yahuwah is angry with us. Time for us to turn and get right, folks. All right? All right, we're going to get ready to let them sound the Kato Sarah. All of that able? You go down. Most High Yahuwah, Elohim, who is a beer, that is mighty and strong, powerful, who is Al Shaddai, the mighty tit. We Yakra upon your Shem, which is called upon your name, looking unto you for Rekam, which are mercies, according to your Kaseed, which are your kindness, your goodness, that you gave us Yahushua HaMashiach, which is your salvation, the anointed one, who you sent in due time to redeem us and make us a Rosh Pari, which is the first fruit, by sparing our Kai, our lives, by his Moot, by his Zarak. Kabod and Kabod be unto him, which is the glory and the honor for all he did for us, according to the Berifu Shabbat to the Abbas, which is the covenant that you vowed to the fathers. Ask you to blot out all our kata, our sins, and our ma'al, which are our iniquities. Barak Jerusalem, the sitting foundation of Shalom, which is peace. Barak and recover those gone astray and those taken from us, especially our benim and our young adults, our children. Ask you to Barak the married, the single, and the separated, behind prison walls and bereaved, war-stricken country, disease, and pestilence. Those watching in and those we commit to you and Palau that seek your recom, your understanding, which are your mercies. Those that support your dabarim, which are your words. Asking you to Barak the out-of-towners to encourage their lives as well, that they fall so they faint not. We ask you to grant us the Ruach HaKadosh that will seal us into the human redemption, which is your spirit of separation in the day. We look unto you and you alone for no other help we know. We yakra upon you according to all you've done and you bestowed upon us that we don't deserve. Hadu, which is thanks for those that you've given healing to thus far and those that you'll continue to heal and recover. We're sorry for our procrastination, our waiting, because we loved the things of the world instead of harboring the things that you've set for us, which is having affection for. We need you and you alone and all that you do and all of your benefits, to make us a joint heir with the Mashiach, which is the anointed one. Before it's everlasting too late, we ask you to allow us to reassess, to adjust ourselves, to be Sadiq, which is righteous, and Sadak, which is just, before the Yom Mashpat, which is of judgment. We ask you as we prepare to move further that you will search us and see if there be any Rasha Darag, which is any evil ways. Cast it from us and lead us in the Arak everlasting, which is the way of life. Let the debar of our paw, which are the words of our mouth, let the meditation of our laws, which is of our hearts, be accepted in your sight. And we ask you to take full control, that you get the Tahalim, the praises, the Kabud, which is the glory, and the Kabad, which is the honor, and the Shem, which is the name of Yahushua HaMashiach. Let us all say, Amen. Woo! I ain't trying to talk with y'all here in a little bit. As you will see fit. Allow us to consider. I don't know about y'all, that's what I be looking at. Time winding up. Ain't much time as you used to have. You don't want that. You don't want to fall in this man's hand and not be right. But like EU said, when he called my Shem, he said, I will answer. So he's going to have a desire to the works of his hand. Isn't that right? I want to be found with him. See, Dexter congregation coming back together. Everybody left. All right, Romans 15:4. Listen.
For whatever Nikatab before.
Whatever was written before.
Nikatab for our lamed.
It was written to teach us.
That we through endurance.
That through our endurance without giving way to. And
Nakum of the Ketubim.
And through consolation of the writings.
Might have your call.
Oh, that's what I like that. We have an expected wait. Isn't that right?
Yes,
that's in the book of Zechariah. That's what I want. See if that's 1 and I don't know why I'm thinking 1 and 4. Let's see. They call it Zechariah. 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 So that's 1 and 4. There's something right on. We're almost about to be there. We can play that Welcome Back. Okay. Let's see. Let's see that what I want. Been a while. Okay, let's see. Zechariah 1 and 4. Let's see what he told us. Since it was written before, it was written for our learning. Let's see. Listen to Lamedus.
Be ye not as your Abba, unto whom the former Nabaim have cried, saying, Thus saith Yahuwah of Sabaoth, turn ye now from your roast way, the rock, and from your roast doings, but they did not shama, nor shama unto me, said Yahuwah.
See that? He said, nor did they listen to me. And Yahuwah declared this. Let's see what happened, verse 5.
Your Abbas, where are they?
That's what it said. And
the Nabaim,
what happened?
do they carry along?
That's what we want to know. Do they live forever? Do they carry along? They live forever? So what happened? Let's see.
But my Dabarim and my statutes,
and my statutes,
which are my Abadim, the Nabaim, did they not take hold of your Abbas?
He said, didn't they overtake your Abbas?
And they returned and said,
and they repented and said,
like as Yahuwah Sabaoth thought to do unto us,
as he proposed to do unto us,
according to our Darak,
and
according to our doings,
so
hath he dealt with us.
A lot of us don't consider that, do we? That's important for us to consider. When it comes down to when we look at what we're doing, he said, did we sit back and look at the people that came before us? Where are they? Did we look at the people that proclaimed to them what do they need to do concerning their deeds and their action? You know, the problem becomes now when people come to church or religious organization, whether it could be Hebrew Israelite, it could be Abari, whatever you want to call it. So Yahudim, that's what we name anybody. People aren't in a place where they want to be told or called out about themselves. That's just being honest. He said, but those people, when you look at the Nabaim that came out, as Yirmiyahu told her, they cried out against the arm. They were always telling the arm about their deeds and their actions. That's something people don't want to hear about. People say, I go to church, I go to be spiritually lifted up. I don't go to be wounded. But what's your actions? So when we look at what we get and the things that happen to do, a lot of us ever consider, is it according to our deeds? A lot of times when things happen, whether it's a sickness, or a financial struggle, or a bad relationship, a lot of times we refuse to sit back and look at what did we put out? When we're talking about what we put out, not just in relationship, what did we put out as far as what we're supposed to generate toward him? Mm-hmm. I used to have a bike years ago. I'm in the country, had a light. They came out. They had lights that go on the front of your bicycle. And they had a little thing that go on your back tire. And that light would be bright as fast as you would pedal. Now, if you were barely pedaling or not pedaling, you ain't getting no light. It was according to what you put behind it. That's just being honest. If you want that light to really be bright, as bright as it could go and really reflect and put out, then you had to pedal. You had to work to do it. So we start looking at, when we look at how we get things, how things are reciprocated to us, what are we putting out? Mm-hmm. Y'all we look at the energy we put out toward Yahuwah. A lot of us here, it's so easy to sway us because of situations or things that come up and happen. And we have to be taught that to realize when things happen, it was only happening to us so we would consider who was the afflictor. Even with Yahushua, when they blindfolded him and they started to slap him, what they want to know? They were trying to get him to acknowledge the person that was afflicting him. So when Yahuwah make you sick, when Yahuwah break up a relationship, when Yahuwah cost you financially, when Yahuwah make you sick, he's trying to get us to acknowledge who is afflicting you. Hello? Mm-hmm. Now, with everything that happened to Yahushua when he was on the tube, we the people that voted and consented to him being crucified. We're the people that railed on him while he was up on the tube. We're the people that handed him the sour wine. From the time when he first started to go toward the tube to be crucified, even until he got on the tube. We're the people that pierced him in his side. But why did he cry to the Abba and ask him why was he forsaking him? He knew where it was coming from. He knew what was I going to do trying to sit around and trying to back and forth with you people. I was only getting what you would give me. I got to look to the person that afflict me. See, a lot of times when we look at, I ain't did nothing, I don't even be doing nothing. Sometimes it ain't because you're not doing anything, it's just to make sure you keep you in the mindset that you continue to look. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of us, when we really typically would acknowledge Yahuwah, it's when something happens. Mm-hmm. When people want to get their life right. When something happens, something going wrong, I might not be able to get out of this, I might die. Something happens, now I need to look to him. He looking for some people, so after you got that situation, what do? So now, you're right, a lot of times typically people forget, so when you allow things to kind of, in durations, kind of come at them or keep coming, it keeps a person with a mindset to continue to look. When you get these natural things, whether it's cars or houses or positions or whatever you get, it's easy for people to turn themselves away and we forget who the person that gave it to us. Everything he gave out to our folks, he just loaned it to you. Because when he get ready, he's going to take it back. Y'all got it? Mm-hmm. So it's important for us to realize what's the most important pressing thing for us is to make sure we're right. See, the opportunity we get in here now, you won't continue to get these. Every time we took for granted, you just come to serve, you just come and go. Corona first came, they were like, nobody can come, 10 people at the most. That's all you can have. They were shutting them down. We said, well, why not make it back? We'll keep pressing. Then you can go outside. Then they just keep coming. Things kept getting worse. He trying to let us know. We took a lot of stuff for granted until he can make it where you can't make it back. That's just being honest. A lot of stuff, some of y'all been out with the virus out there, your whole world shut down real quick before you know it, and you isolated. Ain't nobody come to give you no hugs, mask and suit and all. Them folks, when people drop stuff in your house, they throw it through the window.
Yeah.
You sit out, man, piece of bread, break your window out and land on your floor. People scared you, people don't stay away from you. That just show you how easy, man. That's how it is with people, it's temporary. But with Yahuwah, it's consistent. Because people natural just like you, they got to consider their welfare. They got to consider their being too. So we're here to try to look at, he's giving us how many warnings? But we don't, a lot of times we don't listen. As EU said, Elohim speaking once, yay. But he said, but unashamed. See, and that's dangerous because he told you, at the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses. So it made sense why EU told you how he speak. He said he speak once, you ate twice. He said, but we don't perceive it. Why? Because a lot of times we allow other things to come in and intercede. It's because other people have different ambitions and goals than we have. Our first goal and ambition got to be salvation. I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, I got a lot of stuff. None of that stuff means nothing to me to come my salvation. I have absolutely nothing I want to hold on to over being saved. Nothing. Don't love it. It ain't that important to me to come out my salvation. What good is it gonna do, man? Hey, tell them, what it gonna prop me to gain it and then lose my soul? Right. What I'm gonna do then I'm down in the burning lake? At the end of the day, what you gonna do with it? When you're young, a lot of times you don't consider. When you're young, you're looking at, I'm trying to achieve this. I want to achieve so much. Time ain't on our side no more like that. I look at you, and, you know, for y'all generation, not just, and behind like y'all, college. You think about going to college? College. It'll be so much different by the time y'all go. It's on another year or two. Everything that people have ambition to do, he ain't favoring it no more. It ain't favoring. And because you know why? And I tell you why it's not working for us. It's because of the fact that we started looking to their system more than they do. We trust in them. You go ahead, you get your, so you get a, so you can make something out of yourself. Why not put that same type of ambition on your salvation? You're not finna lay around here, young lady, to mess up your life. You finna go to school and you finna get your education. I'm gonna force you to make somebody yourself. What if she get that and she become a whoremonger? She come out and she get on drugs. She lose her soul. But we'll put so much emphasis sometimes on these color things. Now, where we at, how important is it? People know education getting $18, $19 now. That was stuff folks with college degrees were getting. Man, you listen, we were McDonald's paying $20 now. I'd have bust up in the mother, the upper room. Yes, I say the upper room, man, for $20 an hour.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that the money ain't getting away. I was working fast food, we were getting $3.35 an hour. $3.35, that nigga taught that slave wages. But you gotta remember, gas was 69 cents a gallon. Hold on for a minute, Tabitha, I know you ain't playing. You remember this stuff. Tabitha looking like, woo, he kinda old. Man, you ain't that guy. We ain't got no great gulf between you. Remember that, don't you? Tabitha like, how gas was cheap now? Well, but I'm just saying how time has changed. But see, when you get the $18 an hour, how much cost of living going up? So you ain't winning. You look, they balance it with their cost of living. When they give you something, they gonna take something else up. And it's the fact now, everything about, when you went to college back then, it was about partying. And you know you work, I'm about that party. You know what I'm saying? I'm about that party. You can't go to that party now. I don't know how you gonna stick nobody in no room together now. Them dogs, there's no way in the world if they're going to pull no mask. I was like, nigga, I don't know, you don't care where. When we leave out of here, you go and I come in, I don't know what you been doing. And you know how tight them little room, them little bed right. Man, you been around and kick your bed like this, kick your leg out of bed like you better kick some nigga in the groin. That's it. Now they got it now where you can share a room with homosexual and all. You couldn't do that stuff back then. No, I know somebody else testified they had a homosexual room, man. I don't know how that happened. Ain't no way in the world no sister gonna let me think he gonna stay in that room. Man, they gonna find you dead in this place, man. You ain't gonna stay. We ain't gonna have no conversation. That sister gonna come and say, I need to go down it. You figure? You ain't stay in this room in here. Ain't that right? Ain't be no pit up butt up in here. Ain't that right? All we doing is gel and jam. We jamming up in here. Won't be no pin up butt up here. That's the world. Look at the world done changed now. When I tell you the world done changed, it and everything going right now. All these young folks now, y'all generation, man, y'all about to, man, you trying to go to school with something for 10 years, I tell you right now, go ahead and just quit. I tell like Mike Tyson, his oldest son told him he want to be a boss. You know what he told him? He said, man, go get a job. Ain't no lie, Mike told her. Mike said, I ain't supporting that job. Mike told him, man, said, man, go get a job. So I'm talking about boxing, but man, you're wasting your time. Because you know what, and people think, why would Mike say that? And I'll tell y'all this. A lot of times, and I say this and people don't have to listen, in order for you to make it out here a lot of times, it's stuff you gotta do. Everybody out here ain't making it like y'all thinking. I'm telling you, go ahead. They got nice cars, they got nice house. Y'all never think about what these people doing. I know some people, they not doing what you thinking. I'm telling you, I done been around some people. Listen, they not doing what you thinking. I done seen people, I said, that's what you doing. I thought I was doing something else. I thought, it was just clicking for work with you. That's not what they're doing. These people doing a whole lot more than what y'all thinking. And you'll set your eyes and your affection on these people. These people not true. People not gonna tell you true what they're doing. Because they don't want you to do it. Let me tell you something. The average people out here with stuff have given up everything. I'm talking about everything. There's no limit. That's how they beat you out. You'll sit around thinking, oh man, how don't people man stuff? I can be like, man, stuff just work out with them. Nothing don't work out with me. And you find out what they be doing. You can do that too. You like, I got integrity with mine. When I lay down to sleep, ain't no sense to knock on that door. Come on, come and get some more. Ain't no white man making me pull nothing in my hand and put nothing in my mouth. Y'all hear me? Oh yeah, I'm firm about that thing, real firm. I don't play no stuff like that. I don't play the game. You know, walk up slapping me in my face. You know you my nigga. Like, man, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna rip it right up in behind. You ain't never seen no elbow come out of a white man's mouth, have you? Let him come and slapping me by. I don't play no stuff like that. I ain't nobody toy. Y'all hear me? What I do, I work hard for mine. I got integrity. I make sure I got integrity. I can lay down and sleep. All of a sudden, man, I told all them lies. Oh man, I had to swim, flam. I don't have time. I like keeping it real. I like the way I live. I don't run. I don't duck for nobody. I ain't hiding. Let these folks tell them lies. I guarantee I keep the same routine. Yeah. I keep the same. I tell these folks, you see me thinking else don't even worry about it. I got this. I got it. I don't want you wasting no time. Because I'm going to go further than you're going to go. I don't want you to do nothing. You be sitting behind prison the rest of your life, be saying, man, I should have left that long. Anything I'm going to do, I'm already good with it. Yeah. I'm being honest. I put myself, I'm already good with that. Y'all got it? So I don't want nobody to put that stuff, because everybody, I want you to go, man, I should have left it alone. I don't want that on me. I take this one. This mine, I'm going to have to take it the way I want to take it. Y'all got it? I keeps it like that. I make sure whatever I do, I got to be good with it. Y'all hear me? Yes, sir. I thought that I was going to take somebody out today. But his conversation came out right for him. He had some pants down. I thought his pants were down. I told him, hey, I said, I know your pants ain't down. You sitting in my chair. He said, man, I'm a grown blanket man. He said, listen. He got it. He was saying, because he don't have to walk around in pants like that. Listen, I had already left. I was gonna show him what a grown man was. I already put my mind. I said, I'm gonna break his neck. I'm gonna show him what a grown man is right quick. But he was saying he was grown, blame. He don't walk around in pants like that. I just want to make sure, cause I've been very disrespectful. Nobody said they break booty. Your bare booty can't sit on my chair. Yeah. That's disrespectful. Yeah. I can't have no doodle stains on my chairs. Yeah. That's very disrespectful. Y'all got it? I been telling the guy, man, some of the stuff these folks doing, and that's on the old people too. Everybody done got what they got scared out young people. We done bagged off and we let these folks these young kids need to learn respect. Just tell them, now listen, you're a man, it's some stuff you shouldn't be doing. You shouldn't be offering your behind out to no other man. Right. Pull your pants up. Right. That's just, it'd be a time, man, an old person said something, you kept your mouth shut. Yep. Right. You might did in their face and then you got their face, but you understood what stuff you did in their face. You know, you ain't doing their face. I ain't saying that no old person said something and we just kept it, because we were stupid. But if an old person told you to do something, you clean that up right there and you go ahead and get out the way. Man, we ride, be bumping that music. You go out of church, they said, nigga, turn that music down. You know what? Listen, we getting hot, listen, riding by the church. They said, nigga, what you doing? Turn that music down. You turn down. That's man, you riding by the graveyard. I had niggas like the graveyard, street killer. They had enough say, you ride by the graveyard. That's a man, turn it down. Them folk dead. That's a man, respect them folk, man. Cut it down. Once we ride by, cut it back on. We still drink and smoke. It's just certain little stuff people looked at. It was a sign of respect. Right. See, now we got these young folk we got now, they ain't got no respect. Hello? We losing our young people. We trying to keep y'all to where y'all gonna be a generation we trying to raise up that y'all gonna be different. Y'all ain't no millennials. Y'all human. I don't know what these folks talking about millennials. You know millennials. Because you work no cell phone, they don't make you no millennial. You right here on planet Earth. Don't let these folks make no fool out of y'all. Y'all smart and tell them. We trying to raise y'all up to be smarter. Y'all can protect yourself. I'm talking protect yourself by using your head. Get out here and you can get your future. First thing you want to get, make sure you got that plan of salvation first. You talking about somebody to keep you. That stuff won't keep. Education won't keep you. Too many folks, education dead. Sitting behind prison. Wasting their life for them. The dumb ones and the smart ones. Education don't save nobody. I'm telling you, educate a man, you'll keep my prison. That's a lie. They got books and libraries. If people didn't get education, they got the prison. And now they better prisoners. They're not better people, they better prisoners. All that don't mean none of you don't have nothing on the inside of him. Because once you know who you are, you can establish yourself. You know which way you're going. See, don't start running with me. I follow the crowd. I know y'all do it too. 'Cause young, that's what you do. You follow the crowd. You try to fit in. You try to be socially accepted. Later on, you'll find all them kids dead. You'll find all them kids. If you can hold your integrity and you can keep yourself, you'll find a lot of people you look up to in school, these folks, y'all look up to and see. Later on, they'll come back and they'll tell you, man, I respect you. I used to watch you, how you used to do stuff. You didn't do what we did. I'm telling you now, a lot of folks, it don't take nothing to be a follower, to fall in, do what folks do. It takes someone to have a brain to say, no, y'all good. Y'all go ahead and do it. I'm good. So I ain't have a brain. I ain't do everything. I ain't snort no cocaine now. I ain't do that. I had friends, they snort the cocaine, PCP. Hey, you remember the time look carry house you was on your front porch that time we took that cane? But that's the only time that guy told me that time we was on the porch too. That guy said, I ain't too no. He said, it's the y'all Smith. He said, I said, man, I'm telling you. He said, we was on your porch tooting that cane. I said, man, I ain't never took no cane. What you talking about, nigga? That nigga snort so much. Listen, that nigga, he was serious. Nigga, listen, man, you ain't never snort no dope. That boy that snort somewhere burn his brain up. Hold your integrity. That's what we trying to raise a generation of some well-healthy kids. See, we getting older. Y'all see Uncle Ted and all them Chris and them, they leaving him. They just gonna be other young folks. Y'all hear me? We get out here and get messed up, we'll be right there with them jokers. Ain't that right now? Those young folks, we gotta stick together. We trying to be around, ain't it? Look at Mike. Mike, how old are you, Mike? How old? 33. That joke be tired to death, boy. See, we're trying, y'all get 33. Shh. Man, y'all want to have all kind of energy and win. You got here and go. See, he ain't been out, I ain't trying to be funny. You ain't do everything in the world. Cause you from North Carolina, small town. Man, them small town, they probably folks slow. Man, keep you around a long time. I learned a lot from the country. I hate the country now. I took my boy down y'all, didn't it? Had a four-wheeler, took him down there, rode it. I got so pissed, man, I had somebody drive, I stopped the back and I said, man, I ain't never come back down here. They came back down, I mean, they were teenagers. They were small little kids. I hate the country. Bugs too big. I just thought about how I was real on some stuff. Some had striped me, just pissed me off when I was down there. I seen somebody, I say, hey, take me to my truck. I got my truck, I throw that four-wheel out, I hit the AC, I come out and yeah. I said, man, you folks will never. They said, why not let them keep them? I said, y'all will never get them. I had these niggas picking no pee. My kid ain't gonna hate me later. Hell, my kid picking out now, horrified through no bushes trying to use the bathroom. Man, you trying to use the bathroom and a grizzly bear sitting beside you talking, you got any tissue? You like, what are you telling? You done that, man. Listen, how many of y'all don't use an outhouse in the country? Nobody. I'm talking about, hold on, at nighttime. They ain't, listen, you ain't done nothing in your life till you use an outhouse at the nighttime. I'm talking about when you hear the cricket and it sound like they got woofers. You ever seen a cricket with a wolf on their back? But in the country, them things holler so. Who been in the country? Am I talking, them things got woofers? Them things so loud, man. I'm talking about everything in the country making all that noise, and you trying to dunk. I ain't gonna lie, I know I ain't wipe every time, but I'm good with that. I'll try to get in the house. You gonna let me tell you something. First of all, you a kid. You 3 years old. You shouldn't be out here by yourself at night. It's all kind of wild animals running by me. Elephant, lion said, you ain't supposed to be out here. You're not supposed to be out here. You like, is this a sign? You know what I'm saying? So when you do it, I don't remember no tissues. It's dogs, so you can't check nothing. It's a hole. The dog's back here under the hole where you drop it. Man, you live like this, man. Your mind, you just be horrified the whole life. I'm telling y'all grew up like that. Y'all didn't know that. You know how that, don't it? You had to use it at nighttime right now. You did? I wasn't that strong. My granddad wake up, he said, go on out there. He stood on the porch with that body suit on. That man wore an overall suit. Whole, what that thing got that, Long John. All this sad. The back part sad. You like, but granddaddy probably meant when he was asleep. The back sad, he never changed. I know if he took a bath, he had to wear it. I ain't never seen his skin. Man, them folks, they stand that back porch, that light still right there by my granddad. That light be like, I ain't gonna know what granddad right there. They be like, let that nigga go. First you gotta get past the dog. They under the house. You can look through the floor and see the dog. Now you gotta walk across here, it woodchucks on the ground. You barefooted going out here. And you walk through the little grass path. The grass ain't cut on neither side. It's just a high mountain. Little animal stick out there and look at you. Cheetah, one of the hyena stick out and look at you. Everything, man, you see everything. Listen, when you scared, you see everything. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Nigga don't know it, man. Spider-Man walked me one time down there. He like, man, you better than me. I'm telling you, you walk through the country and you do the house and come back, you can do anything. Hello? See, y'all young folk coming up now, y'all a whole lot better generation. Go in there and sit down on the toilet and flush it, cut the light on. And y'all use it a lot. You done took advantage of it. He go down and use the outhouse, he'll cut back a little bit. Man, world a whole lot better. All these separate TVs and remotes, everything we had, it required nigga get up and go turn it with the pliers. And you be sitting there, all the child was good for watching TV, go out there and move that hammer. Go out there and move that hanger. You had to get up there and move that hanger until you to stop. Outside in the country, you gotta go outside and turn it, they holler at the one. Stop right there, right there! When you walking out, it still got line running across. That's the best you get. They make you turn. How many of y'all been in the country? Listen, they had outside the one, they let the one up, and you go outside, you gotta turn that pole. It's a pole on the side of how you gotta turn it. Hey, come back. You turn it, leave right down. Been around piss them out, you about to hold that pole, then something go off. Wrestling come on the country. Wrestling had country locked down. Ain't nothing going on down there. I said, look how Yahuwah done brought it back. A lot of stuff was a lot of more fundamental values we had too. But now when you look at what we got now, we done lost our value system. Well, I'm trying to come back through with the help of Mr. Yahuwah, it'll restore some dignity and value back in our people, because we done lost it. Our young people, I tell you parents, you can't be friends with your kid, you gotta be a parent. You'll be a parent first, you be a friend when they get grown. Kids don't need no friend, they got enough friends, they need a parent. See, we gotta guide them. It be a stuff that y'all might wanna do. You might say, I wanna try to go do that. Yeah, that's good, but no, you ain't doing it. This is what you're gonna do, because it's gonna save your life. My dad saved my life. I'd have been dead. He saved my life. Meanest man in the world I thought he was, but he saved my life. A lot of times with these kids, it'll look like your parents, the meanest people in the world, I'm telling them to do that. You gotta be a parent when it comes to a child. A child don't see, they can't see the end of nothing. When you're young, you're just trying to get out there. I wanna live my life. I wanna do something. All you gotta do something one time and you be dead. A lot of folk did something one time and they dead. One time killed, one drink killed them, one smoke killed them, one sex relationship killed them. A lot of stuff these young folk want to do, it ain't good for you. Y'all parents gonna have to be ready to stand flat-footed and try to tell them. Especially if you done screwed your life up. If you done screwed your life up, you can't consent to everything with your kid. You look at how much time you need to mess up. How much space you needed. Your kid need less than that. Don't y'all know we owe them up a whole world for these kids when we give them these telephones? When these telephones, these kids, I know they looking around, they looking through the man now, oh, this nigga ain't preaching now, nigga need to shut his mouth. You know why I'm hard? I am. They know about how I feel about these kids and these phones. I'm against them, 100% against y'all here. I'm telling you why. Only reason why. There are some monsters, okay? It ain't y'all, it's monsters out here, okay? I'm talking about monsters, I'm not talking about the ones you see on TV. I'm talking about dirty bastards who target kids, who go create Instagram, they create all these websites, they create Facebook. They'll use a nephew, use a sister, a brother, some other kid they found because y'all pictures everywhere. And they start communicating. You think you done met somebody the whole time, you don't realize you're dealing with a predator. You play around these folks, it's so easy to get your phone. Let me use it. Can I use your phone? I got somebody to hit right quick. I'm hitting, let me just get it. It's that quick I get your phone, I can put your phone a certain way, your phone will start showing me everywhere you at. You just hand me your phone. I made a phone call, you know, just holler, and I'll touch on here and I'll hit the locate on your phone. And everywhere you go, I can keep up with you now. Now, what if I'm a bad person? You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to use a phone, use somebody else's. Please tell me, they just get up in Japan. But and I say that, and I have to keep it real with us, because we live in a real world. I know y'all parents, I want to be able to keep up with my kid. Yes, you got to keep up with your kid. I understand that. But do y'all understand we live in a world with predators? That people that will manipulate these kids, show these kids a false picture, hook them up, get them to meet them somewhere, and that thing know your kid missing. And when you come back and realize it, you were part of the problem. Because you wanted to keep them on the in crowd. When these kids go in their room, when we went in our room, you might have a phone in your room, and you got that for your birthday. You the girl got them when they was 16. Henry Gray wasn't putting no phone in that room. Nigga want you the phone, come stand right there in that hallway, right across from his room. And ain't no chair right there, so you ain't gonna be talking too long. And he catch on that floor, nigga hang my phone up. Nigga sitting down on the ground there, nigga hang that phone up. Cause Henry Gray he talking, huh? Yeah, huh? All right, he ain't got time to be standing all day hanging on the phone. Hang up. Either you finna come or he finna go. We ain't got no horse. Somebody dead. When they burying them. This over with. Old folks won't hold no phone all day doing that food, man. They get to the point where we going. See, now you got these phones, you can love dance them. You can do all this stuff and keep going. You can stay and do all this stuff here, and you can text, talk, do everything else. And a lot of times people can't focus on their salvation. And now a lot of this stuff is just stuff that put people off, and people don't realize it's too easy to get you. Some folks be so wrapped in their phone, they don't keep up with what's going on around them. I had to keep it on a swivel always, because you don't know who's watching you. When y'all go in the store, you go in places, if people watch you. If people go to, everybody go to mall, look, they talking about people, if people go to mall to browse, if people go to look for people unconscious ain't paying attention. People let their kids run away from, that thing pop the phone, hold on, where they, kid gone, kid been out the mall, gone. And then when you start trying to explain, they looking and saying, really, we just got a case of a stupid parent right here. You was so wrapped in that phone, you weren't even keeping up with what you were doing. See, a lot of this stuff done came up and moved us away from what we need to be paying attention to. Focus on what's important and keeping our kids on. A lot of things they need to get when they get a certain age. A lot of this stuff, they don't need that stuff. That's just being, they don't need it. I know y'all ain't gonna do it anyway, because y'all be worried about it. They gonna fall out with them. They don't let them hate you now, they'll love you later. Give them a Quaalude, they love you in the morning. At the end of the day, we gotta look at the betterment. Who gonna save our kids? Our kids ain't white. If y'all white, they gonna put you on a milk carton. Everybody gonna be looking for you. You a nigga kid. They want you gone anyway. Part of this system is set to get rid of you. Hello? Y'all know how many folks catfishing on these little date lines and getting all this stuff? Man, it ain't worth the time. I done got everybody let you go on the computer, meet anybody. And it can be good in a certain sense, you meet them, but everybody a liar. You gonna meet these folks, they don't look nothing like they picture. You looking for that nice looking girl, you got, she ugly. Trying to tell you, like that girl made me up when I went to the club. She was ugly. Had that voice, had I said, I had to tell her, get back, go on now. I ain't lying, she ain't punk that thing, because you can hear over the music. I said, you making a scene. I done screwed up already. Can you go back? Let's just be quiet. This never happened. Man, y'all get out here and be messing around. I'm trying to tell these folks mess you up. While y'all young, all y'all, it's good for y'all to get this thing and now get you to understand. This one's gonna save you later. Y'all got me? Y'all, listen. Between the shots y'all get when you born, between the education system y'all will get versus your counterpart, the whites. You gotta look at the white people. They're gonna get a better education. They're gonna get a better health care than you're gonna get. They're gonna get better opportunities you're gonna get. Y'all guys start off at the bottom. And it's hard for you to ever get to the top. So now it's up to us, the parents and other people in here to work together to try to make sure we ensure y'all got a better opportunity than us. Unlike some of the people I got here, they rather you guys make the same mistakes they made and you learn from them. You couldn't live through every mistake we made. I shouldn't have made it out. I shouldn't have made it out. Some of these folks here had a golden light to where they probably done, like one time they owe up a cigarette pack for one of their granddaddies or something. That's the biggest sin they committed. If I had that, man, I'd already been in Mount Cool. Ain't that right? And they're trying to get y'all where y'all don't got here and mess yourselves up. So it's important for y'all to pay attention while y'all young, because this man have made up a risk with y'all guys. Let me get that right quick. Give me the Ooh Allah Shamut, the 20th chapter while I'm now. The time gonna be fed, but y'all need to hear that. Because we got to look at why we're in the situation we're in. Ooh, they call it exit. Ooh, Allah Shamut. So 20, let me say 6. So important for us, we talked about on Shabbat day how he hadn't called us to uncleanness and what he called us to. And one problem we got is a lot of us don't look at how important it is for us to still keep following the guidelines. He started talking about the opposite, what happened to them and what we look at what happened to them. Now, I know what happened to them, it was part of what happened to us. Because this all falls under the risk we were given. That's how important it is for us to turn ourselves back. Let's say this is the 20th chapter of the book they call exit. White folks give you this to make a fool out of you. But this was how we learned the name. These were the names we got. So let's see what happened. This is 20 and 6. Listen.
Ensuring we're calm.
Oh, well, back me up to 4. All right, listen.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in Shamayim above, or that is in the Arats beneath, or that is in the Mayim underneath, under the Arats.
Why?
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, Yahuwah thy Elohim, am a jealous Elohim,
Doing what?
visiting the iniquity of the Abba upon the Banim unto the third and fourth Tuledath of them that hate me,
See that? And doing what? That's what I see that verse said.
and shewing Rakam unto thousands of them that ahab me.
Concede, because it's showing kindness. Concede is similar to what we kind of call recom, which are mercy, but concede, they spell it like that. I don't consign to these E's and there, but anyway, it deals with kindness and goodness, concede. And what he does, he's showing concede to thousands
of them that ahab me,
that ahab me.
and keep my Amar.
So now this is what we got to try to look at now. We got to try to put ourselves in a situation where we'll be the recipient of him showing the recalm or the concede versus us receiving the wrath for what he says he's going to give out to our people. So now we sit down and look at while we're getting the wrath, how many of us have been guilty of serving other gods? That's right. And having these idols and stuff that they had to worship, to keep, whether it's been fraternities, some of them, or whatever it's been, we've had them. So what did he tell us he was going to do to us? He said, I'm going to visit it. And I'm going to go into the third and to the fourth generation, unto all them that hate me. Now, you know what people are looking and say they don't hate him, but you do, because he told us something in the book of Yehukanan. He told us to do if we're harbor.
Keep my commandments.
So if I don't keep his commandment, what am I doing? If he said about harbor, keep his commandment. So if I don't keep it, what is he saying?
Hate them.
No, I don't hate him though. I don't do everything he say, but I ain't stupid. I don't hate him.
Yeah, you do.
So who am I trying to convince?
Your own self.
I'm trying to convince myself. See, he don't have no in between. If I harp him, that is have a strong affectionate care feeling for him, then guess what I do? I keep what he told me to do. See, the problem we got is people say, well, I'm still growing. I'm still learning. These are excuses. The man don't have no other way. If you will harm me, then you'll keep what I told you. And because you don't, and you're a transgressor, which means you'll go against these things, then he's going to reciprocate something to you. Not only I'm going to get you, I'm going to get the generation under you. I'm going to get the generation following until I get to the next generation. But then he said, I also show conceit, I show kindness, I show goodness to them that are hard me. So what are we looking to do? Just say now, because of how the Torah was set, how he visited the iniquity of the children, of the Abbas upon the children. Well, now I got to make sure that it's my job to make sure I show that I'm going to be one that's going to harp him by keeping it, so I can get the conceit that he'll show behind. See, he also showed us he's also a repairer of the breach. A breach is when you have a break in something, okay? You can have a long period of time you've been doing good, then, F up. I thought you said F up. I said, yeah. Oh, so now you got a break. Then you start going, doing good. Then, now you got a break. So now you got a break. Now you got to have somebody come in and repair that breach. That's what Yahuwah was for. That was the purpose of sending Yahushua. He was the one to stand in the gap. To make up the what was it?
Hedge.
So they can understand why they crucified him between two thieves, did they? Because there was a gap. It was a gap. He told you I had somebody that had to stand in the gap. He got two on both sides. If you take him out, what do you have? If you take one off the end and leave him and the other guy, what do you have? You don't have no gap. How you have a gap? The gap is when you take somebody in the middle. And that's what we look at with us when it comes down to the plan of salvation. We got a breach. We got a breach. When our behavior doesn't comply to what he told us to do, then we got a breach. And that's what we're trying to come back and see what became our problem. Now, when we look at him saying, first thing we do is faint. Oh, that means I'm going to get it because of what my mom and dad did. Then my kids going to suffer. Then their kids going to suffer. Then when I look at he come back to repair, he said, but I'm showing conceit to thousands, to those who are hard me, and to those who keep my commandments. So even in his chastisement, and even him coming down and his ridicule, he still set up a way for us to set back that we can be recovered. All right, come on, let's see what this is talking. Verse 7, come on.
Thou shalt not take the shem of Yahuwah thy Elohim in vain.
For
Yahuwah will not hold him guiltless that taketh his shem in vain.
he said, I will not leave him unpunished. All right, let's see.
Zakar, the Shabbat Yom, and keep it Kodash.
That's what in the book of Zechariah, it means that Yahuwah has remembered. That's why we look at Zakar as our word for remember. So he told you to remember the Shabbat. and we were supposed to keep it Kudash. That's what we were supposed to do. So this is why we were put out of the land, because we didn't do what he told us. Isn't that right? So he told us to keep it Kudash. What we were supposed to do? Do what? Regard it? Guard it, and we're supposed to keep it aside. When you make something Kudash, you set it aside. We don't set aside and we disregard it. We set aside because we try to separate what we do for that time versus what we do on other time. Y'all here on Charlotte, listen, on Charlotte, we set it aside. That's when you make something Kudash, then you separate it. So we were supposed to separate that. It was supposed to be a difference between us and the other Goyim, the other nations. And that's another one of our faults of why things haven't worked out for, because we'll do when we want to do. If it's something we feel like we got to do, we'll make up to go do it. Versus, we're supposed to regard and set it aside. It's supposed to be different. All right? Okay. We're trying to go back and repair the breach. Come on. What did he tell you to do?
6 Yamim shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
See that? All your work. See that? Let's see what happened.
But the Shabi Iyum is the Shabbat of Yahuwah thy Elohim. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy being, nor thy banuth, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
That sojourn who is within your gates. So we ain't kept that law to anybody that stayed with us. If you were gonna be here among us, you were gonna have to keep it. I know we kind of got that stuff to where we kind of go and we do and we let people do and we kind of consent to and we allow and let. But it come a time we're going to get real serious about our way that we look at. We're going to have to keep it.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? We got to keep it. I mean, these kids ain't going to get no better. We keep letting disregarding and letting them think it's a reason, a way around it. Well, you don't believe what I believe, so you can go and do it. You don't have to believe what I believe. You can't stay here, though. I was just being honest, you can't stay here. Hello? I mean, that's the protocol. Did he let us stay in the land when we weren't keeping it?
Nope.
The man said, I'm putting you out of here. He said, I'm going to put you out. He said, it got to be done. Even nature want to absorb a Shabbat. Hello? That's just being honest. Even nature want one. He said, even nature need to replenish herself. So we start looking at eating for her. It was a benefit for her. He made it for her. You need to replenish yourself. You kidding yourself. You know what we do? We said we burn at both ends of the count. The average of us don't even get a right amount of sleep. We learn how to fund. Well, he catching up on him, but anyway, you'll get like 6. You might get like 4 hours, 3 hours. Then we back out and we get it going. That's not the proper rest. And guess what happened with that? You can't heal. Mm-hmm. So get what? We work out and we keep working and we dysfunctional. You think you function correct. A lot of people trying to blame a lot of stuff going on here. One thing these people did to get us all in duration will get you away from your sleep. That's right. Yeah, you don't get the proper rest. So guess what happened? You don't make a rational decision a lot of times. Let me tell you what that hurt your decision making. Even the food you eat. You know, we used to take tests years ago, they used to send a letter. I don't know they do it, they used to send something home and tell you to make sure your kid got a good breakfast.
Yep.
Before they came. Why? Because they knew their kid needed to be able to think properly. We'll jump up, we'll work all day and won't eat. Y'all gonna run an engine with no oil. You're gonna lock it up. That's just being honest. Then the food they give it, they start taking stuff away because they don't want you to really get no nutrition. Because if you get some nutrition, they can start to think, you'll start to think more rationally. You'll start to think clearly. One way they cloud our judgment is the information around them. Phones cloud your judgment, that TV clouds your judgment, the people around you cloud your judgment, the food you eat clouds your judgment. Everything's so instant and quick moving now, everything, you ain't got time to wait on nothing. Even Daoud told you to wait on Yahuwah. Who gonna wait on Yahuwah when you got microwave? You got stuff you can pop and go to work. Man, you can pop a whole meal in a couple of seconds in a microwave. Stick it in the oven and move from. We don't wait for nothing. And Yahuwah was one we desired to wait on. He said that the husband, you ain't gonna believe what he do. What he wait for? Then niggas get stuff, they can pop and grow right up on the light in their house. That's not the proper way that nature do it. So you couldn't, like, I got people in there, they'll try, they be about hydroponics, all that stuff. You want to do it, you can do it. I won't be fooling with that stuff. That ain't what we were taught. Let me tell you what happened. When you do all the hydroponic stuff, all this stuff, y'all be all over the place. I know y'all ain't gonna stop. Y'all just, cause you're smarter than me. The smart man, I went to college, I ain't stay as long as you stayed. The whole purpose of how we did things, cause it was a sign to us to know whether or not we were doing right. If I'm growing in my house under lights, that's not a sign to me. See, my ox were from Shamayim to the Araz. And I could look up the Shamayim and certain things I was going to receive if my behavior was conducive to what he told me, and then nature was gonna favor me too. So this is how they were able to generate to know whether things were gonna happen. He told they were gonna appear before him 3 times in a year. And none was gonna, what was that? So let me see that one, hold on for a minute. The only way, so I'm bringing in crops. So the only way I want to be getting these crops, I ain't doing what I'm supposed to do anyway. So all that contingent, so he has to favor me for this to work. I can't make nothing grow. He told me one plant, another water, but who get increase?
Lame. So
So how am I gonna be responsible? What if something go wrong? He's saying it ain't gonna go wrong unless you don't do what I tell you. So it's gonna show you right there the reason you don't have because of what you've been doing. Hydroponic don't give you that. If he shut up Shamaim, he said that it be no rain. What he told me we supposed to do? What? This what? And when all these things came back, we heard about Shaloma, who they call Solomon. This is what he put a contingent on. Everything that was gonna happen to us, he always said it was because of us. He said because they sin. He said it's no ish that don't commit kata. So I'm already setting up against these people. If you shut up Shamaim, there'd be no rain. If you said locusts, if you said all these things, all this was a contingent on your behavior. There was no reason for no locusts to come eat up your crop. There was no reason for no frogs to come out no water and start to overtake your land. There was no reason for no fleas to come in and settle unless you had been doing what you were supposed to do. He said, okay, then if my arm, which were called by my Shem, would humble themselves, seek my pioneer, and turn, which means, yeah, when you went another way, that's why stuff wasn't favoring you. When you weren't looking at me anymore, that's why stuff ain't working for you. The first thing we do is try to put on something, the white man way. A lot of this, and I told you before, is our fault. Our fault. Yasharal have lusted. Yehuda have gone after these strange idol gods out here. This ain't on no white man, this on us, because now we got knowledge. That, at one time, we could blame a lot of stuff on us. We were without knowledge. But what we gonna do today? The white man got me messing up? The white man got me committing kata? And I got knowledge now? Come on, folks, stop that foolishness.
Yeah.
Stop that foolishness.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna work out for us just like he told us if we do what he told us to do. Reason why things not favoring and working out for us, because you know you ain't fully compliant.
Yeah.
If you're not fully compliant, you're gonna get a recompense. And that's a good thing. You know how many people start working out for them when they're going wrong? Because they not his. Mm-hmm. They not his. I know why stuff work. You know, you look at you think, man, he must really love them people, man. Them folks out there, they ain't doing, they supposed doing stuff working out. No, you don't. The people here hard. He said, that's who I chase them.
That's right.
I chase them when I hard. Well, so because we've been with these people, and because they beat us so bad, we took that immediately as hate. Instead of when he looked at it, he was trying to chastise them to get us away. Trying to tell you don't want to chase it, then you need to get up under the rule. Get up under the rule and start a bind so you don't have to get beat. You don't have to get drugged. You don't have to go through all the suffering we go through. But the fact of the matter, we don't turn our lives away from it. And I'm trying to come back and get us to turn back. Come back and look at some things that we got to do. These kids need to see us following obeying. They need to see us obeying. They need to see us complying. They need to see us not winning. You wavering, you all over the place, you're inconsistent. That's the last thing they need to see. That's what kids do. Shaul told her, he said, you'll be no more children tossed to and fro with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men. What about they lying wait to deceive? At what point do you get stability and you start standing regardless of what somebody else do? You think I'm standing because other preachers standing? These folks don't move me out here. That's their business. Listen, that's what you want to do. At the end of the day, I got in my mind, I got in my law, I got to be saved. And my eyes ain't on these people. I ain't counting on nobody to do nothing with me. Me and Mr. Yahuwah at the end of the day. If somebody that don't do it, guess what? I wasn't counting on you anyway. At the end of the day, you got to listen. I appreciate everybody that stand. It's at my palau for everybody to stand. It don't move, don't waver, don't fall. But at the end of the day, I can tell you what, I guarantee don't count on me. I know what he done for me. I know what I heard. I know what the man said, and I know what I got to do. If you sit around and put all the confidence in somebody else to do something and not yourself, and what that man told you, you'll soon be falling too. Mm-hmm. I'm just keeping it real with you now. Now you saw that man kept it. We get to establish our own. He said the folk that say they gonna sojourn with us, I ain't no member. I'm just gonna be here with y'all. I gotta go ahead and go to work. You get out the gate. That's how they kept it. You gonna be there. If you were gonna sojourn with them, you said you were gonna lodge and stay there with them. He said, you got to do it. We'll do that. We'll let folks stay, let them do what they want to do. You're grown. You do what you want to do. You can't do what you want to do now.
That's right. That's right.
Everything I got, He gave it to me.
That's right.
I don't know who gave you yours.
That's right.
Somebody else gave you yours. You can let whatever you want to go down. He gave me mine. Ain't that right? If I don't do it, nobody else can't do it. I'm just keeping it real. I know it's tight, but listen, everybody in a different place at the end of the day. This thing winding up. It's winding up. And you're going to find yourself on the outside for compromising. I started telling you, I know everybody can't stand the same thing. My daughter talked to me, and we text a little bit back and forth. She said a couple things. Talked like maybe she would try to come back. She said she got stuff and some friends and stuff she got. So you got to keep them, though. You can't have them now, though. I ain't got no deal I can cut with nobody. That's my baby, too. I ain't got no deal I can cut with. You can't wear him.
Come on.
No, we can't
Come
wear
on.
no. I can't put that weave on my pillow.
That's right.
I go sleep, that junk get in my mouth.
That's right.
Feel like I've been eating a horsey booty. I can't have you laying up here, man. I can't put them pants on, man.
No, sir.
I've been around, get ready to leave out there and putting them pants on. Them, woo, me boy done grow, them hook pants. Yeah, we can't do it, huh?
No, sir.
Make sure you get your love all the way right.
All the way.
So you come in here and you gotta have your Lord set familiar to Yahuwah.
Yes,
it gotta
sir.
be familiar to Yahuwah. And it gotta be for Paul. It got to be for him. That's the way I
on.
can take it.
That's right.
Cause I know he'll do that house. He'll take that house.
Yes, sir.
He'll take them cars. He'll say, man, you don't regard her more
Yep.
than me.
That's right.
You gotta have a standard.
Yes, sir.
I hear a little there, they say, you got a standard. I hear my wife say, you been in class, say, you got a standard. So you ain't playing, say, who supposed to be in charge, the man or the woman? Who? The man. She said it. So she said, Derek tell you the man, said the man supposed to be in charge, not
Yes,
the
sir.
woman. We trying to set up. That don't mean we don't allow women to do something. It's just better for man rule.
Yeah, that's right.
I know some of these guys, they probably go a long way. Yeah, you know, you want to be 50-50 with your wife. Man, my wife want to be 50-50. Don't know. We can split a piece of cake 50-50. I'm going to still get it. I'm going to eat part of her, too.
That's right. That's right.
We'll split it right down, man. I'm still going to dip it and bite a piece of hers out there. We ain't going to be no 50-50.
That's
on
right.
that. We're going to be 50-50 in the bed. She got her side, I stick my foot right over there.
That's
We
right.
ain't going to be no 50-50.
That's right.
You get that part of it you supposed to get.
That's right.
What I allow. That's how we got to have that 50-50. She might buck up on me or something.
Yeah.
And our bed split down the middle. We got that Kingdom 2 mattress. I still just take that leg, stick it right on over there. Ain't no 50-50. I come on that side too.
That's right.
Y'all all right?
Yes,
Ain't
sir.
We want to teach everybody. We're trying to teach the young folk how to live.
Come on. That's
That
right.
ain't why they young.
Yes,
That's what
sir.
You know y'all supposed to remember y'all creating days of y'all youth.
Yes, sir.
Before the evil day come. Yeah, y'all young now. Y'all ain't gonna be young all your life. Man, y'all gonna be around here before you know it. Do your hand like that. Let me see how do your hand like that. Just stick it out. I want to see your whole lot. Let me see. Hold up like that. Do like that. No, stick it out like that. I ain't gonna hit you. Uncle Ted, just show him. Do it. I ain't being funny. No, I ain't saying but just show him, Uncle Ted. That's time. You see that? That's time. Keep living. You used to do that when you were their age? When you were 5 years younger than them? When you were 20 years? When I'm saying that, I know we'll say stuff being fun. I'm trying to get these folks to realize that time. Was you born wearing them glasses? That time. That time come here and get y'all young folk. Before you know it, you sit here, that thing, you know, you be sitting up here and you be old and time be passing you by.
That's right.
And you had to come back and think your life and recollect back over your life. You can't go back and look at, when you go back and look at some of the things we suffer here, we go back over our life. We know why. Mm-hmm. We done so much stuff we got back. We didn't die. We didn't get killed with some of them folks. We didn't do life in prison with some of them folks. But he'll give you some affliction, though.
That's right.
He'll put some affliction. It ain't everything about dying. It ain't just, oh, I ain't get killed out there. Oh, you got to suffer.
That's right.
You
That's
got to
right.
suffer what you done. You got to think, Alvin, you suffer from years ago? Time.
Yes, sir.
That man told, just like Yahuwah thought to do those, he done it too.
That's right.
Man, I was young. Listen, man, I was smart. I was always street smart. Still a diamond, but I was street smart, young. You got there, you do stuff. Old man tried to tell me, he said, son, you can't beat the street. I said, I'm going to beat him. He said, son, them street, I was just dumb. He should have slapped piss out of me. He tried to tell me. He said, son, you can't beat these streets. He said, these streets with him before you got here, I said, I'm going to beat the street. I look at, man, you old. You just talking. I'm saying that man old. He can't do nothing. He going to tell me what I can't do? That man tried to tell me right. He said, son, you can't beat them streets. He told me, they him before you got him, them streets be gone. All them streets, y'all ride down them streets. Any street you ride on, it's some blood on them streets. Car done wrecked. Somebody done got shot down. Listen, it's blood all on these streets. Everywhere you go, somebody been shot, hit, kicked, something happened to something fell on them. It's blood all over these streets. Wherever you go, don't let it be yours now. I'm keeping it straight real with it. I keep it real. Like the young folks say, y'all, while y'all young, you got a good opportunity. Ooh, child. Get you a man, he don't sit there and you strip. You like you got bullet holes all between your legs. You know, you got man get you, be glad to have you. You got here and mess your life all out, get out here and be diseased and messed all up. Shoot, you don't want to live your life like that. Y'all got here, y'all young now, man. You got him, you can pick you somebody and you ain't mess yourself out. I know how it is. You're a man, you want to go out here and do your thing. You tell your friend you got experience. But that one girl got that experience.
Yep.
A little more than you.
That's right.
And she gave you something. Girl gave me something. She had a little more experience than I had too. I gave it right back to her. I've been believing in the law. That's right. Gave it to me, I gave it. That's right. What she did to me, I did it right back to her. I so was, but dirty nigga. Don't leave me like that. Isn't that right? We all got a pass.
That's right.
Isn't that right? I ain't always been wrong. At least I be honest.
That's right.
I been out there, man, I'm telling you, folks will mess up. You know what, you can't look in nobody's eye. That girl ain't look like her eye like she had no venereal disease. Boy, give you something, but you be walking around, you go to the bathroom. You be looking around like, man, why these folks in here clamming? That ain't nobody in that sign, that's from down now. You go to the bathroom, you get all this applause. Folks be like, hey, he like, hold on for a minute, who all in here? No, it's just y'all.
That's
And
right.
that disease she give you.
That's right.
You met around and meet that girl Magic Johnson met. If it was a woman.
Right.
You folks out now, Chanel talking somebody talking about they got now, talking about they know how to tuck. Let me tell you something. You can't.
You ain't tucking.
I own one. You can't do this so much.
you-
You ain't all that. You can't tuck that thing and make no hole. You can't bypass no hole.
No.
I'm gonna tell that man homosexual.
Yep.
Thought the man fooled me, he tucked it.
No.
Where he tuck it? In his stomach?
That's right.
You can't put it, but ain't no way it going.
No.
This ain't no slinking. You can't throw it over your shoulder. No, I don't believe no fools like that. Them men gay. Don't believe that stuff. Talking, man, this sister fooled me. Man, some kind of way. Shut up.
That's right.
Man, sitting there, even if it's a vine aside, you're gonna feel it in your stomach.
That's right.
What's wrong with that girl? Where did vine aside to come from? Hey, whole room smell like doo-doo. You know, damn well this ain't no woman.
That's right.
I don't know what's wrong with these folks. See, these folks out here, they just look for excuses out here to make it. Listen, the world wicked.
Sick.
Trying to save these young folks while we got opportunity. Man, y'all got here and save yourself.
That's right.
Why y'all young say, man, I'm telling you, boy, you be glad. Get out here later on, man, you be glad you made to raise up children, be example to them.
Exactly.
It don't matter where you come from, at some point we gotta break the cycle. I come out of single parent home, folk you that for excuse. A single parent home can be just as good as a two parent home.
Yeah.
You got a two parent home just as dysfunctional.
That's right. That's right.
Dad ain't never horse manure.
Yeah.
Mama trash. I'm telling everybody think, if I had to come out of single parent home, them folks have accelerated and done well come out of single parent
true.
home and
That's
broke
true.
the cycle.
That's true.
Don't let these folks make any failure you want to use for an excuse, you can use it. It's up to you to let something hold you back.
Yeah.
You make a difference.
That's right.
I came out, man, barely could read and write. Well, the same thing now. But look at me now.
That's right.
I still barely can read and write, but I'm talking to you now.
That's right. That's right.
But you can let your parents, it's folks here, oh, they pay. Oh, they talk to my daddy. Oh, I ain't seen my mama. That's unfortunate. That's just life. Y'all know how many kids are born and never see their parent, they wind up being adopted?
Yeah.
Cause mama on crack, daddy don't know it, and they get lent over to somebody they grew up and that's their life. You can let stuff hurt you if you want to hold something, make an excuse, or you take that, you formulate and make a reason to make you a great person.
It's true.
Don't let nobody make no fool out of you with that stuff. Whatever hand you get, that's how it is in life. Nobody feel this. You can cry. If you cry and you want to fall down about your life, that's going to be you. I assure you nobody. Break down crying right now. Because you come out and sing and see if we break down crying with you. And when you get your behind up, life still going to be going.
True.
I ain't tell you it don't affect you. It's just how you will let things affect you. Everybody in life get dealt a different hand. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
You just make sure you don't be that person that you would, anything that you want to see from your parents you didn't see, you make sure you manifest that for your kid. That's how you break that cycle. You use that what somebody else didn't do, where you didn't go and all this didn't happen. Then you make sure what you wanted to see, you be able to emulate that for your kid to set them up a future. You make sure they never make no excuse for themselves. You be that example to tell them, say, listen, I never let my past be an excuse for what I can't do. I don't never let nobody tell me what I can't do. Y'all hear me? It's all about what you want to do.
That's right.
There's a lot of folks use that. Look at these people. How many of y'all have used your past for your excuse? Look at them. I've done it before too. At the end of the day, nobody cares. All you're gonna do is let something hold you back. It's up to you to do better. Y'all got it? Everybody here, y'all got it? I've seen folks try, I've been molested. I have too. Y'all see me break down crying I can't make it? Y'all heard me tell me I want a man? All foolishness. People do that because they want to make an excuse for something. Nobody care about your past. You gotta let that hold. You wanna let people hold something on your head and beat you down? That's your stupidity.
Yep.
People will use what you get them power to use. I tell you, if you hit this stick, it make me start crying. Hit it. Now, how do you know that? How did he know that? And I put it right here for hit again. I put it here for him to hurt me. You give people the tools to break you down to hurt you. Don't you never get nobody no tools to hurt you.
That's right.
Whatever your weak point, you work to make that your strong point.
That's
Y'all
right.
got me?
Yes, sir.
Don't ever let somebody sit around and you make no excuses for your past.
Yes, sir.
Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Y'all ever hear we make an excuse for a pant wrapped around his shoe, tied at the bottom like that old sausage in the pant? No. That's just bad tailoring.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Listen. What we talking right here on Sunday, verse 11 right quick. So I had to get them finished out. Ooh, boy, y'all so tired. Y'all go home and go to sleep. Y'all come at Shabbat night, y'all be woke. Listen.
For in Shashi Yamim, Yahuwah made Shamayim and Arat, the
That's what he did.
and all that in them is.
And what did he do?
He rested the Shabbat Yum.
All right.
Wherefore Yahuwah barak the Shabbat Yum
And
made it Kodash.
set it aside. Come on. Point it down. That's what we want. Oh, come on down. Come on down. I won't forget that verse 12. That's what he wants you to do.
Abide thy Abba in thy aim, that in thy Yamim may be long upon the Arat.
Prolonged.
The Elohim
Prolonged.
giveth thee.
Prolonged. That's all he's going to do. I'm going to prolong it. That means your time's short while you're here. But if it's certain things we don't do, Yahuwah going to cut it even shorter. According to the book of Kahalah, he told you don't be overly wicked. He said, why should you moot before time? All our time here numbered. And I want y'all young folk to remember that too. And the old folk, how you do things and how you honor, they're part of what was predicated on our reward from Elohim, how we honor our mother and our father. He said, so I prolong your days. Y'all young folk, I know a lot of times y'all get frustrated, y'all get pissed with us and y'all hate us and everything. He said, but you don't get an honor to it. He said, I'll cut your days short. So things will go well with you. Y'all hear me? You know who he talking to? He talking to man. He told man what he wanted to do for him. He said, I want to set this up for you in your home. The reason our home broken up, I'm be honest with y'all, because the wife ain't where she need to be, the husband ain't where he need to be, and the kids out of order. You want to fix our whole problem, it's getting us back to Elohim and fixing these homes. Y'all got it. Everybody got order we got to take in. Everybody. There's a lot of stuff I can teach and tell you about, but I'm trying to get y'all through a simple problem that we got going on today. How that husband, how that wife operate, and how them kids running. I'm just telling y'all the truth. What I watch and what I see y'all do, shouldn't be doing it. A lot of stuff we do, it have to change in him. That's for us. If we gonna make it in, this predicated, so your days will be long. We talking about so many young folk dying so early. Are they? Why are we talking like that when we got a book telling us what happened? He cutting your days short. Yahuwah cutting your days short. That's how important it for to make sure we get that thing right. We hadn't kept what he gave us to do, the rituals concerning him, and we hadn't kept the ritual that come down to our parents. So now we're trying to come back and repair and get this generation here we got to try to have a better opportunity we done had. All of us done screwed our lives up. Some of them went so far it don't even matter no more. Some of us say, I'm just going so my kid can be saved. That's retarded. I need to be saved too.
Come on.
My kid being saved ain't gonna save me.
That's right.
That man said though New Ark and though Daniel all were in it, he said they can't deliver nobody but themselves.
That's right.
Yahuwah said, as I Cain, he said they can't deliver nobody but their own device.
That's right.
I'm here to save myself.
That's right.
Shoot, when I came over, I'll never get that. I came over for me.
Yes, sir.
Tony and Smith. Tony Smith had to get right.
That's right.
I want to be an example to the old one I had. And then my other kid, they ain't never see it. I don't know, Bryce get it sometime. He get it. I get the playing spade, telling lie. He talking about, yeah, I remember Dad. He talking about, yeah, Dad, back then he used to be selling drugs. I know that boy said, what you say? I said, boy, you ain't never seen me sell no drugs. Hell yeah, I remember that. I used to walk, me and my older son, we used to walk to school like that. I said, boy, you ain't never go to school. What is wrong with you? Walk to school? I said, what are you talking about? Man, I'm joking, had one of them lights I had to dream about. Come out of school and a car ride around there and pick them up. And get a car ride, come pick them up time to be a car ride. But I didn't look around, wasn't no car coming to get me if it wouldn't been a police car.
That's right.
But all I had was that yellow bus and left it and right it. What about a car you see kids, man, their parents come pick them up, boy, you be sitting, you be like, boy, that need to be me. But they ain't all turn out good.
That's right.
Sometimes we'll look at that stuff, we'll think that stuff will be your president and make you right. No, sir. That's why we had to get it right with Yahuwah now while we on this side. Make sure you use some tissue. So, I don't be like I was when I went to our house. That's the truth. I'm trying to tell y'all something to help save and get these kids, recover these kids. We need to recover ourselves. Y'all know that I'm telling y'all, this disease is gonna keep ramping through here. It's gonna get real bad. These young folk, we need to save our kids. And I tell y'all about what to take and how to protect yourself. And the main thing, the biggest protection we got, and make sure we're right, make sure we're saved. That's the biggest protection we got. It's gonna come, and some folks gonna fall away and faint. Because they're gonna feel like the disease is greater than Yahuwah. Yahuwah control all the disease. He let them come down for a reason, because they're gonna show what's in our law. Everybody can search, look at, yo, she been holding on. Wilbur crying and begging. Come on, what she do? She falls in hell on, ain't that right? Where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over and thought I found Wilbur. You met another and you were gone. She held on to this. That's everybody. You know what happened? That's her little testing time to find out where you at. Everybody here, I'm telling you, you'll get tested. This is who is gonna try everybody. Everybody here gotta be tried to see where you at. You gotta be tried. Sometimes you gotta be by yourself and be tested so you can see where I'm at.
Well, yeah.
I know I'm gonna stand.
Come on.
I know I ain't gonna move. I don't know how
That's
many y'all here know you ain't gonna move, know you gonna stand. Guess what's gonna be the real test? Where did he come and test you?
That's right. That's right.
Where did he come and test you?
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you now, he can put you one of them tests now, listen here. It be tight and hard now.
Yes, sir.
But if you make it out, you know you'll stand then.
Yes, sir.
Y'all got me? I mean, he ain't talking about just come make something sick. He can come and kill something. You still got to stand.
Got to stand.
Y'all hear me? That's
Yes,
everybody in here. Don't put your Lord too far into nobody but him now. What you got, appreciate what you got now. Appreciate mama, daddy, uncle, cook. Well, but you know you'll meet it right here. I think about my uncle that time, he talking about my car. I ain't gonna never forget that. I ain't gonna forget that. My car ain't did nothing about it. Well, I just want them nigga I hold stuff like that. Man, you telling you don't care about my car. That's serious right there. But anyway, give me a minute, Robert. I'm talking about everybody here. I'm telling you now, you don't get tested on something. Y'all get tested, y'all gonna be able to stand?
Yes, sir.
Make your mind up. Y'all got it? It'll be something you least expect. It'll come all of a sudden too now. When it comes, make sure you don't faint. Make sure you don't give up. Y'all hear me? Somebody you got, your most significant other. If you're a man, it's supposed to be a woman. I'm calling your wife or husband. I'm calling significant other. That makes somebody gay think they got a part in this thing. I'm gonna tell you that ain't got no business going there. Man, like putting bubble gum in your hair, you'll never get that stuff out.
Right.
You have to cut it out.
Cut it out.
What the hell
That's
am I
right.
get a chunk gonna put all in your hair? You don't better get to fix that.
Cut it out.
No, you gotta cut it out. I'm telling everybody, we gotta cut that foolishness out. Everybody here start fresh. Everybody get right. That's right. Y'all hear me? Appreciate CJ. Hold on. How long it been, CJ? They gave you 11 months. How long it been? I thought you had passed your deadline. All right, moving on. You hanging, we're trying to get him past that deadline. I thought we had already beat it. How you feeling? Feeling like better. I appreciate you. Eat meat? What kind of meat you eat? That tight. That man said, what else?
Goodness.
You know what I said? That tight. I heard way too much now. The man said, what else meat? What you got? That tight. Shaking fast. A little bit. I probably won't mess with the beef too much. Try a little bit. Yeah, probably try to stay a little more. Probably Maybe that fish. I don't think with fish, I'm telling you right now, everything key. Fish high in mercury. You probably get some fresh water fish. I got a lake in my backyard. You can jump in there and get it. All you can get, you can have it. I'm too big. I walk back, I let them fast. Man, I ain't got time. By the time I walk and get a reel, y'all gonna be gone. If you ain't, you should be, because I ain't coming back. Anyway, I'm too bad. Look at my mind. I got so much in my mind. Look, and I got everything out. I got the boat. I'm like, I don't even want to touch the boat. By the time I put that boat in the water, that thing will float down the river. Somebody doesn't get it. I'm much too busy. But anyway, try to cut back on the beef. Probably just cut it out for now. You're fishing, you're chicken, but you didn't get the fresh eat chicken. I'm telling everybody here what we're gonna do. Everybody here what we're gonna do. We finna lose weight.
Yes.
All of us.
Yeah.
Cause I'm too fat, I gotta get my weight down
Yes,
too.
you are.
But I was looking at some pictures. Did you say, Chris, you go to the gym, that man work at a pizza parlor. They get that man, y'all know the 24 hours, they give you donuts while you there. When you go there to come out, they buy that and hold it. Pizza, what the hell? They still do the pizza with COVID, they don't do it no more.
They hadn't did it since I've been there, no.
But you do know that they were serving food.
I think so.
No, you don't think so. Pizza? What's that play down now? Planet Fitness. And we not a gym. They kick you out if you don't make it too much noise. How many of y'all don't know about that gym?
That's right.
Man, you like, Dan, you going now? Oh, he gone. Off the rip.
Yeah.
He out the door. They say, that's where you gonna be, man. That's not a gym. We ain't going to LA Fitness somewhere. This for folks who want to get fat. Man, got old squishy weight. Man, got big old weight, all them squishy. Man, come on, man. You gonna get working out, lifting milk duds. Them folks don't care about them working out, but you like it, don't you?
Not really.
No, that's in them comments. But it's cheap, though, ain't it?
It is, yes, sir.
See, that's the part. See, when people pay, then you'll be willing to be responsible. You'll realize you put something in it. See, they get you. That's how they manipulate. There are people going to you, the gym, and they do. But they just show how they manipulate you on every end. Give you a cheap price to come and tell we're not a gym. Because when you think I go to a gym, it's already your mental, I got to work out, I got to try to do this, I got to try to do this. And then you look at other people who already kind of commit themselves to doing it, you can see the result. So now you've kind of got things you look at, you got to try to picture, you got to try to mimic or emulate. And so you go to them places like that, ain't nothing to emulate. Everybody just going to get fat, get your piece at the door, get your donuts in your dream, sit on the toilet. When you flush the thing, it's a chocolate goo come out the center straw. And then the problem is, they ain't looking at the straw, it goes through the roof and connect back to the bottom of the toilet. So you can't sit around with that kind of stuff, man. But psychologically, it works. But everybody watching out, we finna start cleaning up now. Boogie got them chickens. We got to start. I'm telling you, if we're gonna fix our health and beat the disease out, two things gonna do for us: obedience,
Yes, sir.
and how we eat.
That's right. That's right.
That don't mean we can't eat some stuff. I done found a fried wing plate, a fried right plate. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them folks, listen, they so precious to me. If y'all ain't been in that WB wing, boy, look at. Do y'all eat? How many of y'all eat Chinese food? I don't eat Chinese. I mean, something like Chinese food. Let me tell you something. Them folks got some fried right now with the extra egg. Woo! But they make you put a karate suit on. I'm trying to tell you. I'm like, that's what I want right now. That's right. I'm telling you, whoever in that kitchen, they know what they're doing. They ain't got no egg roll. I was pissed by that. I told you call yourself an authentic Asian. Let me go ahead and get that right. Go down there, let me tell you something now. I ain't gonna lie to you now. How many of y'all like that good rice? That egg in now? Bright found it. We done attacked it. That thing, you ain't got your song?
I couldn't find it.
It ain't for everybody. That's how you know you couldn't find it. Oh, he called, he looking for it.
Yeah.
Have you had some? That cereal right there. You like that thing? I'm trying to tell y'all now. That thing, how many of y'all like that Kung Pao rice? From Kung Pao? What the name of that flavor? Sakaguru rice? Yeah, Sakaguru gotta come. They gotta come back and read. Huh? You been out there had that rice up there? Yeah, they pretty serious. I'm getting ready to let y'all go. I'm gonna give me a minute, Robert. No, I ain't gonna hold y'all all night. But let me tell y'all this. Everybody, we finna clean up.
Yes, sir.
And the reason why we gotta clean up, because this stuff is out here. And it's gonna beat us if we don't get ourselves mentally and physically prepared. It ain't about trying to run, it ain't making about join no gym, go do that. We have to start changing our diet, because that's going to play a major part on how we think and process stuff. The reason why they give us so many junk food, preservatives, other stuff, think about it. The reason why people are fatter now, we got food that's loaded in preservative. Preservative is to keep. So if I'm eating food that's preserved, what is it doing to go in my belly? That's why we're getting fatter, and it's hard to fight it. That stuff can stay crazy. I give you some chips today, and they don't expire to 2023. Now, this stuff can be kept in 2023. How long is it going to take to get out of my belly? And inside my tract. We really hadn't thought about it. You don't get nothing that ain't hard to preserve. Anything that's going to be fresh and natural, it can't hold long. Now, they ain't holding less. But we would come along, you would keep stuff long you had. Man, you got a bag on, you leave them bag on, it's sitting outside. Now you get stuff, you got to run everything to the refrigerator. Because everything leaving this fast. We had stuff that, I'm telling you, when I grew up, milk was good 7 days after expiration date. The commercial tell it, can you imagine when it expired, you had 7 days from now. You can't hold milk for the date that's on now. Because the cows aren't natural. The cow's not eating what they need to in order to produce milk that can be healthy for you. So now we got to start we got to start changing how we operate. This ain't just coming here, sitting out here in the book is not enough. That's the most essential part, but there's other added vital things that's important for us because we exist out here. From what we hear, it gives us the knowledge to learn how to exist out here. In order to exist out here, we got disease. He's not going to remove these diseases. It's got to be some things we got to comply to. Let me tell you how stuff works, just to get you to think quick. When Mizraim, when all these different things happened, he put them in a place that was already rich. Right. They was in Goshen. Goshen was a land for sheep herders. So he already put them, when it came down, it was dark in Mizraim. They had light in Goshen. So all about what they put on. Let me tell you how important your diet is, their work. That night, when old people died, did we eat? Yes. We ate herbs. That night they ate herbs. There was a virus that came through to kill those kids. It was a virus. That night when they ate unleavened bread, and they didn't put the yeast. Yeast blows you up. They get ready to travel and go. We didn't use yeast, and it was only because we didn't have time. We had to bake it flat and go. How many times folks lose weight come and say they got to take bread out of their diet? Yeah, that's true. Because bread does what? Because of the yeast. They people try. Not to mention that night, what they ate and what they drank was essential to their health. That's why the virus didn't kill them. What we eat now, the same thing these people eating that's sick and dying. Why they had to eat that night before they leave? We keep talking about herb. They ate herb because those herbs were essential to their health. Then they had to come out the street. Why that night they had to be at home? Why are people still in the street? Look where you're getting sick at. Come on. That night he came and visited every one of people's houses. That was judgment. People that didn't comply to what he told them, I'm killing them. I'm killing the kids. This ain't nothing new. He killing the kids again. This is not new. They hadn't heeded to none of the viruses. They hadn't heeded to none of the disasters he put on. Do y'all not know these folks got water and turned red out here? These folks got locusts and done swamping on these people. Don't y'all know Mr. Yahuwah is coming right back like he did before? We're in the 400 generation. Now he's doing the last sign he did before. He sent a plague to kill their kids. Okay. They ain't gonna be for everybody. See, you don't believe the book, you ain't gonna believe it. Now some of our kids gonna fall victim and we'll align ourselves. It was a virus. Call it what it was. A plague, it's a virus. A virus came in and killed them. It killed the kids. Now it's time for us to line ourselves up and get right. How are we going to protect these kids? These kids can't keep these masks on all the time. It ain't fair for us, let alone for these kids. Eventually they're going to drop. They're going to drop them. They're going to put them down, and they're going to drop their guard around the wrong people. Kids want to play. And that's going to be their downfall. We're going to try to keep our kids. We got to line ourselves. We got to teach them to line themselves up with the man can protect. The man who made the virus. The man that made the virus got the cure for it, just like they got it. So don't it make sense for us to turn to the man that controlled the virus? Yes, sir. Hello? Yes, sir. It's time to cover ourselves. That's what they did. They covered themselves. That's right. Right? That's right. It's time for us to get right. Yes, sir. So we're going to make some adjustment. I'm going to send y'all out some stuff we'll start doing. Just make some light change. Listen, You ain't got to come up here. I don't need you up here in my way, okay? We got to start making us some changes. I need y'all to start eating. I need y'all to go get some fresh fruit. Y'all gonna start eating fresh fruit every day. Y'all eat in the morning, I need you to get it. It's really better you eat your fruit in the morning. They used to teach you eat your fruit and no, you need to eat it. They gonna tell you about sugar. All sugars ain't bad. They used to teach that all the time. Just like, I don't know what my wife brought, which is true too. I don't know what they talking about. Cane sugar is natural, come from the ground. It's just when people start adding too much anything gonna hurt you.
That's right.
Too much wine. Too much wine will hurt you, but it can also be beneficial because it'll thin the blood. Because some people have blood that clots. Wine can be given for that fact because it's a medicine. If I condemn, I'm going to condemn Shaul. He told Timothy, why he didn't just pray over him? Folk took the napkin and put it on him. Hold on, make sure you sick, niggas. We not trying to get drunk in here, so I don't play with it. I'm sick. For me, it'd be better not to mess with it. I got a tase. I can't play with it. I ain't gonna be, I know I'm gonna mess up. I'm gonna be too healed. How many of y'all are over healed? I ain't gonna play with it. I ain't gonna play with that thing. Cause then I play with it, he ain't gonna mess. How many of y'all know that's the very side he gonna mess up? The fact that he said he ain't gonna mess up, he messed up. If you was a drinker, you can't play. I can't play with that man. No. They're like that marijuana talk, man. We smoke weed. Nope. I can't make no marijuana. I'm gonna be out there. I ain't gonna see no more him. I ain't studying on him. Well, that leave that, I'm done with it. Certain stuff, so I don't even play around with it. So I tell y'all, it's just time for us to start doing stuff different now because we got to protect ourselves. We can't count on these people to do it. Y'all got me? So the first thing we're going to start working on, make sure we align ourselves up back with the commandments. Y'all got it? And make sure we get back where we need to be with him. It's time for the start. But yes, fruit is expensive and it's high, but we talking about beneficial. It's stuff we need to start putting back in our system. When I grew up, I don't know the last time I had an orange. Before my wife, I grew up, an orange, an apple. We had, you kept apple on the table. You had a fruit bowl. We don't get no fruit. No, you know when they give you a fruit bowl now? When you go in the hospital. And then it rot. Nigga don't get fruit, they go in the hospital. Nigga intensive care. Nigga coming out with some walnuts, still in the shell. How you in intensive care with you gonna crack some walnuts in here? Ain't no nigga finna peel no apple on intensive care. But that's when they give you them fruit basket. Or Christmas. It's time for us to get back to stuff that's gonna be beneficial, protect ourselves. We need to get back on our fruit. Y'all got it. We gotta start eating. And then we gotta start eating. In the daytime, I need y'all to eat something raw. I'm talking about we gotta start eating some raw because the raw is gonna benefit us a lot better than just eating everything cooked. When you cook is good, but we niggas, we overcook it. We cook us, man. We'll cook a carrot down, man. That thing be like a limp peanut. That thing never get back up. It be puree. Nigga don't know how to cook stuff and leave it like a little stiff, where it can still be crunchy, it can still be beneficial. I need y'all to start eating some raw vegetables, some spinach. We need to start getting it back in our system. You know what I'm saying? And organic. Don't just go get no fruit. Make sure that stuff, listen, that stuff sitting there, that stuff been sprayed heavily. I know organic is more expensive. Until we can grow these trees to grow it and get it ourselves, we got to start getting back on it. It's expensive, but you want to live. It's going to be cheaper than them hospitals.
Yeah, right.
It is. These kids, now, when last time you ate some fruit? When? A week ago? I just asked when last time you ate some fruit? I ain't against you. That's just something now. When last time your kid ate fruit? That's good. All right, that's smart. When last time you ate fruit? And I'm just showing where that's not something we press like we used to. Man, we buy fruit. I just let it sit and rot because I don't feel like peeling nothing. We've been pushed into so much time. It's like the time, you ain't got time. If they ain't already peeled, but then we trusting them to peel it. So when they peeling, they spraying. And versus that fruit made for us to peel to get it. It ain't nothing fresh than pulling it. And when you cut fruit, I need y'all to pay attention. You cannot leave fruit sitting. When you cut it, you need to make sure you go and lock that in a bag that can lock it in, or you need to eat it. Once you cut fruit, you start losing antioxidants, just like this. Every benefit that fruit can give you, when you cut it, it's done. So when it's set, it's been setting out, you don't just throw it in the refrigerator and cover it. You just throw it in the trash. Because you lost a lot of the potency we need out of it. We got to start learning how to eat. We late. It's not something we do no more. Back then, you got an apple, you cut it and you eat it then. Now we cut it, take a bite, and put the thing there and let it. When you see the apple that get brown, it's because it start oxidizing. It's losing its potency. You remember y'all bite the apple, you leave, you see how it start brown right there? That quick, it start losing the potency. We got to start learning how to go back here and heal ourselves. Our healing is in this word and how we eat. So every day, what we gonna do? We got to start getting us some fruit. There's some fruit out there, and we got to start eating some of our stuff raw. I try to start my diet every day. I try to start with a veggie wrap first. I do heavy cucumbers. I like my cucumbers and my spinach. Tomatoes I don't do too much. I might do me 2 tomatoes. I try to get back from tomatoes. The black tomatoes are a lot better. A lot of stuff we just got to start watching these people. That stuff they gave them that benefit. We got to start. Don't go get all that. And all that mayonnaise, I'm telling you something else I do. I don't pour that junk. And not just because it's just filthy, disgusting garbage. It's the fact that I'm saying you, sometimes you more or less drown out the benefit of what you get. Right. I'm going to go get a veggie wrap. I stuck all the ho-hos I can put on it. All the mayonnaise, and a lot of times I just kill what I'm eating. Because the stuff they give me got so much preservative. The vegetable they put ain't no good. So that stuff you get, you put your pepper, put your oregano on it, put you some light vinegar dressing. The vinegar ain't going to hurt your health anyway. So we'll just start doing that. At nighttime, we'll start doing it. How many of y'all here are fat? You know you're fat. All right, I'm fat too. So we're going to start doing. Don't try it. I say somebody, put your hand up. Yes, sir, we all going to do it. Then we're going to do him. At nighttime, we'll start trying to do this about 2 or 3 times a week. You'll get you a glass of warm water. Well, let the water set. You'll put you some cayenne pepper in it, and you'll put you a little vinegar brag water, let it set, and drink that before you go to sleep. So the morning you get up, you go ahead and push out all the other stuff you got. Now, we don't want a whole lot of brag. All that drinking, don't drink no raw vinegar. That stuff will eat the line out your stomach. The Bragg's vinegar is a little better for you, but you only want to use a little bit of it. Cayenne pepper got a lot of benefit. It'll help with blood pressure. It helps with the heart. If you had a heart attack right now, it's believed that if you took cayenne pepper, it'll stop it in its track. Cayenne pepper have a lot of benefit. Listen, we sent out before, so we sent a list all the benefits of cayenne pepper. I'm talking about a lot of benefit, but it's something we don't really eat. If you look at a lot of Mexicans, they don't have. Only reason Mexicans got high blood pressure now, because they don't start eating the same junk we eat. They be in the pizza places. Most of everything they eat, they always putting them hot tamales. They always eating the peppers, and those peppers are really good for them. You used to be Mexican. Then you eat a lot of pepper. Eat a lot of pepper. But listen, I'm trying to play game. You don't go where you Mexican. Don't you eat a lot of pepper? But people but you just do a lot of Mexicans. They eat a lot of peppers. And a lot of it is really good for the benefit of the heart. And that's something what a lot of us, we got a lot of the foods they're giving us have really damaged our heart. Remember this, the heart is the only thing you got that never stops. The only way the heart can charge itself without stopping is that you got to rest. So now it goes to a smaller pump because you're not using it much. So you know why we have so many heart attack? Because the heart's not getting proper rest. It's constantly gay. Like I'm up, my heart can't afford to do this. Because I'm up, I'm talking, I'm walking, I'm moving, I'm doing stuff, which is requiring my heart to say, we need to push more blood because he's doing stuff. He's working. We got to try to keep up with it. So if the heart don't ever get a chance to properly rest, then guess what happens? Now the heart becomes damaged. Y'all got it. See, a lot of our injury we're doing, we don't realize a lot of it has been through us through ignorance. Why he said we were destroyed? Our knowledge is hurt up. We got to start eating fruit, not just American fruit. There's a lot of other fruits we need to become more accustomed to from where we come from. The stuff we eat on here, you couldn't eat that stuff. They ain't got that stuff on here. Go ahead and take these little nigga plums from around here over there. Man, they'll slap you back to America. We eat food, a lot of food we get from a lot rich. That's what white man looked at defeat. He couldn't beat us till he got away from our food. Get us away from our food and get away from our hand was part of the defeat. You fatter, we're weaker. We eat pork, we eat all this other stuff. We want to eat the fruit. You talking about wake up, you getting fresh fruit off a tree. This is how you live every day. This is a part of your life. You going out, you hunting. Food you kill, you eat. White folk hunt for sport. We have no reason to hunt for no sport. We hunt in order for us to survive. Just like the so-called Indian did, he learned from us. The Indian learned certain things he ate, he poured the blood back out, he put it back into the ground. He looked at there has to be a replenishing of their rocks. So certain things he took, he made it. When he killed something, the horns he'll use for a weapon. He'll take the skin he'll make for tent, he'll make for clothes, he'll make for a bag. The meat he'll take, the hooves he'll take. He always took stuff. He might leave something for other animals that scavenge they gotta eat. The white man gets something, kill it, cut the horns off, leave the thing set there to rot. Then he'll kill one, he'll keep killing, and eat none until he just wipe it out. Because his greed and his stupidity. We are the people who are replenishers and recyclers of stuff. We teach how nature had the role and how you have to give back to it. He doesn't do that. So it's our responsibility to come back and show our kids how we're going to restore our own health. That make sense?
Yes, sir.
Might do it, give you more energy too. He's 33, ain't nothing perfect. Yeah, you too burnt out for 33. I'm 50, so you come to the gym and you'll lose your mind. You ain't nowhere in the world. I couldn't move like that. I'm gonna be 53, nowhere in the world I can move be that slow. But we'll help him out. We'll get him more energy. That's gonna come with his eating, change how you think, how you operate too. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
So what we gonna start doing?
Eat fruit and raw.
That's right. And let's try to make our first meal. No, let's try to make it raw. Can we do that, y'all? Let's try. If not, I ain't gonna hold it every day. If we at least just try it a couple of days. Let's just try it. Everybody don't do something. Maybe we want to do kale. Maybe we want to do something. But we got to do better than what we've been doing. Y'all understand? Y'all agree?
Yes, sir.
Because the older you get, it's hard to keep. It's hard to repair. The longer you stay unhealthy, the harder it is to repair. Sea moss. We got to start looking at sea moss. Sea moss. I'm telling you why. Sinuses, terrible. My sinuses are terrible. Sea moss is supposed to be really good with helping with the sinuses. We got Ed, he was clogged up today. But you see, when you fat, you just say you start vibrating, you be sweating and your sweat be jumping out, you too big. And you have to lean forward to go and then you can't stop, you ain't got no brake. And your shoes spread like clown shoes at the front, like your toe, like this one toe, this 1 foot. When your foot, I'm telling you, when this is 1 foot right here and it's spread like that, it's gonna be hard. All right, you know what I'm saying? So you hurting the insect, you hurting the ego, because you mashing down the ground. When ants get in, it's hard for them to get out. So there's other animal we got to think about. But we got to start taking care of ourselves better. Y'all with me on that? I'm be looking now. Be watching. Don't mean, you got other stuff you can eat too now. I ain't tell you, I'm not trying to control you. I want us to be healthy and make it out of this. Say, and I want us to get through this storm. Y'all got it? I can tell you he can't really eat no vegetable. So what, you can do smoothies? Fruit, you can do fruit. Really not the fruit. I can eat an apple. Mess you up. We're gonna do it no apple, we'll find something else. So we need to get you back over there where we're from. I can tell you get something, get the mango and fall, we just get you in that punch, we get it, shake the tree. You know what I'm saying? Then that shake the tree fruit just start coming down. I don't know how you gonna make it do it, but some kind of way. But we're gonna work on that. Y'all with me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna do better. Dwayne, you gonna get. No, I can't do that. I'm gonna say it's gonna get cuter. I can't tell it like fruit only have antioxidants. It ain't got nothing to do with it. Whatever your face look like before you eat it, your face gonna look the same when you get finished. So I don't wanna be lying to nobody. Y'all got it. And that's just better we just keep it like that. So that bitch don't eat it until whoo I look just like you did before you ate it. Your face ain't gonna change, all right? You just gonna feel better naturally. That's good too. Good hand clap with you. Y'all crazy.